Jones back with yet another JJK Phantom Parade live stream. But I am starting out by trolling because we are looking at Black Clover Mobile. I actually need to wait a few minutes for the daily reset in JJK to hit so that I can actually use my stamina on the next day and start working towards the daily missions. So I am waiting a little bit for that. But other than that, yeah, this is definitely going to be... I'm definitely going to be playing JJK though. Like this, I'm not even serious about playing this right now. This is literally just to kind of like take a look at where the game is at the moment, really. Let me get my live chat room up so I can keep an eye on it. And I can also put JJK in the description. Jujutsu. Because let's be real, who's actually on YouTube looking for Black Clover Mobile these days besides the dead man? Because he does care about the game and he's just going back to take a look and see if something like actually happened, you know? Facts. Alright. But I digress. Let's look and see what's even in the game. I think the last time I looked, yeah, a new Ghost dropped. So the Japanese version, hold on, let me turn this down. This is super loud, like obnoxious as hell. Okay, the Japanese version is garbage because they actually made it so that every single new character comes out, not even like festival characters. Every single new character that comes out, you literally have to pay money to summon for. They used to give away like one free multi with it every time. Now I don't even think they do that. So, like, pretty much the game was being constructed in a way where they were just kind of like, yo, we don't want you to really play anymore. So, like, at this point, if you want to play, like, you're fully locked in. You're giving us your money. And I bet you best believe I won't be doing that shit. But, hey, bro, it is what it is. I honestly feel like, I do feel like one really crazy shadow maneuver needs to be made to really save this game. And I understand, like, exactly what that maneuver is. But obviously, I'm not in a position to do that maneuver just yet. But realistically, bro, if they just... Okay, the global version is dog shit because they added so much extra stuff that nobody cares about. The Japanese version is actually a lot more free-to-play friendly than the global version. Or at least the last time I played, it was, right? All they realistically would need to do is transfer... Like, make a transfer code so that you could literally transfer your Japanese account to the global version because the global version took forever anyway. And then, honestly, just make the global version of the Japanese version, but in English, and keep it the same on global, where you literally never have to pay money to summon, because you can just farm free-to-play stones and use those stones to summon, unless maybe you get a limited character. But then again, I think the limited characters are free to summon for on global, too. Like, literally, they just made this, they literally put a money wall on everything in this version of the game so that you wouldn't. To save Black Clover Mobile is to make dual units and more PvE content. More PvE content. Dual units can come... Now, dual units is a very played out thing in a lot of different gacha games now, I would say, because Dokkan's done it, Grand Cross has done it. Like, every game is starting to do that. So I don't think that it will save the game. It definitely would add a little more interest, because I was certain they were going to do like a... So, here's my whole thing, right? You have characters who you team up beside each other, and they do little... Honestly, yeah, let's go take a look at my character box. Like, to see how cracked I was at this game, we're going to take a look at the glossary and see I'm only 89%. I'm at 89% for the mages, and I have not played this in months. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing 11 mages since I've been going, and I have the other 91. So obviously I was pretty dedicated. For me to not play for like months and only be missing 11 characters is kind of wild. And plus, you can they discontinue seasonal characters as well. So this character I can pick up for free. Honestly, every single time I turn this game on, jokingly, I do go to the Gate of Destiny. I do choose Yami. Oh, okay, it's still the same missions, and you have 16 days left. So what if I did go into this game in the background and actually... Dude, I'm telling you. All you gotta do is get enough money, pull up on Jaeyoung Choi. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, go down below and smack the like button. I know this is not JJK Phantom Parade yet, but I promise we'll get there. I'm literally just using this to kill time until daily reset. But it literally, if you just transferred all of the if you made the global version like the Japanese version, and the only thing you kept from the global version was that the global version, every single banner that comes out is free, you have a game. You have a game. New content, obviously, because they missed such a big, like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go back to the home in the game. Goodness, that's how you know I haven't played Black Clover Mobile in like a while. My mind just mentally shut it off. But literally, they even added missions to this. Like, it's like they add little stuff to make it look like they care, but we know they don't care. So honestly, just stop updating the game. Just stop updating the game and wait for me to get there, Jaeyoung Choi. Just honestly. But realistically, you dump enough money for them to I do like Black Clover. You get any seasonal characters with a character select box. That's what I'm saying. Like that's super chill and like that's good. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, at the very least, they needed to do that because they were throwing out so many characters every single month. So really, it wasn't that great. Honestly, it would have been great if they were giving us multiple free characters every month, right? Because you were getting the free seasonals. You were getting the free seasonals. That was it. That was it. Literally, global. You do not have to pay for premium tickets. You can just use regular tickets. Make a system where you can transfer the code from the Japanese version, your Japanese account, literally just overwrite the information on your global account, link it to your, your email, whatever. All of a sudden, your global account is caught up to your Japanese account, and then you can continue on where you left off in the Japanese version. Because like the Japanese version is like the main version was always the better version. They always said it was like the global players try to say it was a test version, but like no, it was the better version because literally stuff was more free to play and stuff would come out faster and all these things. Like it was bigger benefits to playing this version than it was playing the Japanese version of Dokkan because Dokkan, yes, it was stuff just came out earlier, but like on the global version of Dokkan, they gave a bunch of free stuff all the time. This version, they realized how hard it was and they gave so much stuff because of it. But they did make a lot of changes over time that were really bad. Like honestly, I'm going to write like a manuscript of like things that can change this game, and I'm literally gonna I'm gonna work my damnedest to make it to Korea or Japan, wherever he is. I'm pretty sure Vic Gaming headquarters is in Korea. Work my damnedest to get to Korea and get into a conference with this man and be like, hey yo, you're a piece of shit. You know you are because of what you did to Black Clover. But it's okay. We can walk past that and we can make something beautiful here. Do you want to work with me? Because I'm willing to work with you, even though I think you're a piece of shit. All right. Nothing new. I mean, like, it's just a lame old dice event. Same shit. This, like, literally, all they did was start compounding all of these different events together. But, like, what they fail to realize is all these little missions are just super tedious to keep up with every single one of them, so nobody's going to care about doing any of them, especially when you have a dead game and you're not providing anything new. Nobody's going to care about this old stuff that you're doing over and over and over again. It's like, yo, by the time you return and do old stuff again, it's like, bro, we don't even care anymore because you should have been doing this in the first place. The fact that you weren't doing this was crazy, and you thought that you were going to just, like, slide under the radar. Like, bro, I was stacked out in this shit, dude. Like, look at Auto 5-star. Like, Christian Garcia. I was like the truth of Black Clover Mobile. Literally. I have extra skill pages down here and everything. Oh, I did a few. At least gear removal is free in Black Clover. That doesn't mean anything, bro. I can't front of you. When people complain about gear removal and solo leveling, I'm like, bro, that is so infinitesimal to me. Like, I don't care about paying gold to remove gear. I know in a lot of other games it is free, but like that's not a big thing that I'm like, oh, this game is good because of it. Like, no, free gear removal is the least of this game's concerns. Is Gray's page already maxed out? I guess I'm really gonna start shadow playing this again because I'm just like, yo, I'm not money, no, but I might start shadow playing this again just because like I really do have a plan to personally revive this game. Like, is it crazy? Is it crazy to say that I personally think single-handedly I have a plan that can revive this game? No, I don't think that's crazy at all. Because, I mean, obviously nobody else is trying, but they're keeping the game open, so they want somebody to try. And I might as well be that person. Because when I put my mind to something, when I put my hand on something, that shit turned crazy. Oh, yeah, the last thing I did in this game that was, like, super, like, notable, I think, was get the new Vanessa, the seasonal, or the agent to Vanessa. Oh, look, a free mage thing. It doesn't matter, though, because I probably already have every mage that they're offering on that. Let's open all of these, because you don't know what they can be. What else do I have here that's openable? I mean, this is just skill upgrade mats. The last time I was playing, all of my skills were, like, maxed out for real. Yeah, I guess take the extra. I mean, I'm already not loading more stamina, so I might as well do that. Yeah, they upped the stamina amount that you have by hella. Let me pull up the patch notes, or let me see. Vic Gaming, what is it called? Vic Gaming Forum. So I figured out what I'm gonna do with my day chat. Lin Win came in here yesterday and was like, "Yo, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, what are your plans?" And I'm just like, honestly, Vic Gaming Forum, BCM. There we go. I didn't have a solid construct idea of what I was going to do today, but I know what I'm going to do. Well, I said what I was going to do. I said I was going to eat stream. But, like, now I know for certain. Like, I wasn't sure if I was eating because I was like, yo, if the homie doesn't pull up to go get food, then, like, I don't know if I'm going to eat. But honestly, though, I'm still going to go eat either way. Let's see. 4 hours ago, information on Mage's birthday. Oh, it's just a Mage birthday. That doesn't matter. It's nothing crazy. So it's Real's birthday. And Sally. And Dorothy? No. Oh, they're probably showing all the birthdays for the month. Yeah. Because you're gonna get 200 cubes every day for that. One thing I do not like about Mozilla Firefox is that every time you translate the page, you have to open up another tab. Okay, so yeah, it's Real's birthday. Like, bro, this is all useless information. They're literally not doing anything to try and save the game whatsoever, bro. It's like, it's like we need skip tickets to Dokkan Battle to make link leveling easier and grind a lot of blue and green gems. But you gotta, yes, you gotta set it like in Black Clover Mobile. They have like a thing where you farm and the farm ends based on if you get a character's affinity maxed out or if you get a character's level maxed out or something like that. They should do it to where like you can set it to be like, all right, skip ticket until this link skill turns to level 10. Like, bro, that's the thing about Dokkan. It's like they could make the game easier, but they're not gonna bother to because they don't have to. They know people are still gonna play their game no matter how much they complain about, you know, this, that, and the third. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna fix that shit, bro. So all of these characters are literally characters that I have 5-star already. Yeah, this is like the original 10 plus. Is this just all the general release characters? No, it's not all of the general release characters. But yeah, all these characters are 5-star. Like this is a useless thing for me. Like I mean, which for a new player, that's new players. They don't have new players. They don't have new players, bro. Let's be real. But like. I don't even know what to say. I was gonna say, if a new player, and I'm just like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. And it's like, bro, they give you all these missions to get these summon tickets and to get these crystals, but like, that's cool. I can't use the free-to-play crystals to summon. So what does it matter? And I can't use the yellow. The yellow tickets are what you need, and you can't just trade those in. You gotta pay for the gems. So it's like, what good are those yellow tickets? What good are those purple tickets? All of them require you to spend money to even get them. You know what I'm saying? It's all effortless. It's all useless, or it's all for naught. I guess it's not effortless. It's all, yeah, it's literally all useless in the end. It's like all useless in the end. Playing this game is just useless. Unless I go and I do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, and I make it so that the game is, what it can be, I gotta do that. But that's crazy that I just got an SSR off of that. I would say, Finral's not maxed out, is he? Look at me, the dead man does it again. Like, bro, look at this. Every single character in the game, 5-star, except for Charlotte, I believe. Yep, she's missing 1 star. Where's Finral? Finral is way down here, because he's not fully worked on. Yeah. Finral is a very late pickup for me. I don't have his page. Okay. Oh, all of his skills were basically. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Okay. That's crazy. They haven't added a feature. See, this is how you know. Like, bro, it's the little things like this. It's just like, clearly, if you cared about your player base, you would do something simple. Like, okay, whenever they level up a skill, they can just level it up all the way in one sitting instead of having to level it up individually one by one. That's so stupid that they haven't even done that, and that's something simple. Oh, look, they did it here, but not in all the other places in the game where it would have been useful. And it's like, that's what I don't like about gacha companies. They give you the very basic, bare bones, like dog shit experience, for the most part. And then literally they go through and they add all these tiny little things that they can all add at one time, but they add them all one at a time instead. And then you're just sitting there like, bro. They trick you into thinking that they're doing so much for you, but in all reality, they're being lazy because they could have just given you something good from the start, and then they literally, okay, get this out of my face. They could have gave you something good from the start, and then they literally could have just improved upon those ideas even further. So it's gone, it's cooked, it's dead. More, it's like a side quest, really. I'm not upset. I'm not upset what they did with Black Clover Mobile. I get it. It's human nature to be grubby, money hungry, and just do stupid shit for stupid reasons. So it's cool. I understand what they did. But it seems now that I have to take it upon myself to really fix their mistakes, as a father would do. So Black Clover Mobile is my child, I like to say, and I am going to save this damn game. And yeah, I can't just do that with YouTube videos, or I could, but like, I don't want to. I want to get hands on with this shit, man. But we're almost to JJK time. My stalling time is almost over. What else do they have in here? Like, what? Nothing. There's nothing worth playing in here because none of the stuff is actually new. So it's like nothing's worth playing because it's not worth experiencing. Oh, what is this? They did something like this before. It literally just looked different, but you still go through. It's the same thing, but the enemies are just harder. Like, bruh, yeah, no, it's literally useless. How can I, so why can't I get my Vanessa to, why am I just sitting with 5 Vanessa dupes and not actually evolving her? Let's see. Let's see. Dude, I'm really gonna have to like do an entire scan of this game and figure out like every single thing that needs to be fixed because they're dog shit. Okay, we do not pay for these. This is ridiculous. No. Put that shit away. Get out of here. That's what I'm looking for. The claim all button. Come on now. The muscle memory is kicking in. That's why, chat. That's why. Okay. Let's grab this. And inherently, the game wasn't that bad to play. It was actually fun to play, you know? It was cool mixing up random mage compositions and everything. There's story chapters. I could do story chapters, but I mean, like, I don't... Do they care? Do they care? Yeah, they need more PvE content. Of course. What I was going to say. So, whenever the first anniversary came and they dropped the anniversary Noel, they introduced this game mode called Shadow Battlefield, right? And Shadow Battlefield was like this super hard... Let me pull up the video. It was like this super hard game mode where you had to like use a very, very specific team and you had to follow a very, very specific set of actions. Let me get the video. You had to follow a very specific set of actions, and I remember like, yo, that was one of the moments that was just kind of like, it's like obviously everybody in the world didn't see that, but that moment kind of like mattered to me because I was like, yo, like, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I already knew that I knew what I was talking about, but like that was just even more hard confirmation that like I knew what I was talking about, and that was confirmation for everybody else because literally I found the perfect team just by plugging and playing characters. Where's my last Black Clover Mobile videos? My last Black Clover Mobile video is from July 18th last year, so it's almost been a year. Not really. How many more months to July? Like 6? June, July. 7. 4 months until July. So I mean, yeah, it has been almost a year since I posted anything about Black Clover Mobile. But I remember the last thing. Okay, I see the last thing I posted was about them doing the new skill page system, and I was like, bro, that's so useless because you literally could have just done something like an easy A for skill pages. It just, but it's like, obviously okay. Let's see. So this was the new event here, right? Okay, YouTube, shut up. We don't care about ad blockers. Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? So, this is the Shadow Battlefield event. You can see here, it's got really like high level of power here. Back in the day, wow, that's so crazy to say that this is a high level of power and I see an event in the game that's like 400k, but like nobody's actually playing the game anymore. So that's why the events now don't matter. This is actually the hardest event in the game. Like the events in the game right now, they're hard, but that's because they just put a fat CC number on top of it. And it's just like, you make the right team comp, you can literally just watch the, like this is the same thing here, but it's like you had to make a very specific team comp. Right now, those other missions, bro, look at this. Stamina used to be up to 191. My stamina is 810 now. Like, they're doing little things here and there, but don't matter because, like I said, nobody's actually playing the game. But guys, basically, this mode came out. When I played Black Clover Mobile, my team was LR Mimosa, Red LR Yami. Well, all of them go to LR. So, are you talking about Season 1 Mimosa? No, it was season... Yeah, are you talking about Season 1 Mimosa? Or are you talking about Season 9 Mimosa? Because Season 1 Mimosa actually got like an upgrade with level 125 that made her pretty solid. Let's see. You had... Blue Yami... Blue Yami was probably my least favorite Yami out of all of them. I love Red Yami for his AoE, like, constantly, and his bleeds and his stuns. I loved Green Yami because his Season 1 Mimosa. Season 1 Mimosa wasn't bad. They upgraded her, like, they gave her an upgrade. But, dude, I remember when I beat this game mode, I checked all of YouTube, I scanned all of YouTube. Nobody had beaten this. And honestly, bro, the other content creators probably hated that. But, I mean, hey, learn how to play the game. This was proof right here that like most of the people on this game didn't know what they were talking about. They were just playing it for the fucking hype. And then here I am over here like, okay guys, I'm just breaking down the event, letting you know exactly how it goes. And like guys, I never do in-depth breakdowns like this. Like I went into the actual passives and everything for the boss. I never do stuff like that. and I usually just go in. The way I do like breakdowns is kind of like the way I do like because like usually I'll talk about it a little bit, but I won't go over every single passive individually one by one. Like I had to figure this fight out completely because it was that difficult, right? Then I obviously go over the shop, but like dude, look at some of the items you could get. Like you could get SSR crystals. How many of them could you get? You could get 3 of them. You could get like 20 of these to 40 of these. This mattered to a lot of people back then. It didn't matter to me because literally I farmed every single character's talents in the game and had extra materials sitting on top for talents, right? And you know, the experience potions were whatever, inconsequential. Nobody cared. You can get gold on the side as well. I thought it was another half to the shop. This was another just like part of the celebration, that the anniversary that was going on, but like this wasn't necessarily like a part of that shop. This, no, same thing. Gearboxes, of course. Okay, cool. But basically, this is the team that you had to use right here. You had to use this team because Asta was the best tank in the game. Everybody was like, oh my, like, bro, I hated how whenever a new character came out, all the other content creators would literally say, guys, this is the best character in the game just because they were the newest character in the game. Noelle was ass when she came out. She needed help. And it didn't make sense because people were literally saying, y'all know the people I'm talking about, bro. I'm not gonna say no names because I'm just like, bro, y'all know who fucking just talking idiocy in this game. But literally, bro, this shit came out and everybody was like, oh, Noelle's the best, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, Noelle is dog shit. Everybody couldn't beat the last level because they were using a bad tank. You use Asta, right? And Asta never got into the zone where he had anti-magic because you were always trying to keep a heal up. The gimmick to this fight really is that the water wave hits you, call them black mobile players. Bro, look. Basically, the water wave hits your team goes down to 30% HP, you need Charmy to keep constantly healing your team up so that you don't get one-tapped by Noelle. Because as long as Charmy is healing your team up, you will never get one-tapped by Noelle, unless your units are not worked on enough. Once I worked on my characters a little bit more, like, the first few times I tried it, I was gonna beat the hell up. But I worked on my gear a little bit more, and then like it was just easy peasy for my characters, bro. Yami is excellent because he constantly gives himself a shield. So even when he gets put down into that low health range, he has a shield over his health, which allows him to survive. And literally, his skill 2 removes counterattacks. And the boss and the crab will put counterattacks on everybody. Like, bro, there was a whole system to it, and you literally needed Kahono to make everybody strong enough to do exactly enough damage. Like, there was a whole scheme, rhyme, and reason to it, bro. Literally, like, bro, I felt untouchable on this, and I was like, bro, I was certain. I was like, yo, honestly, all they had to do, at least to just get us kicked off for the first anniversary and give us hope for the next year of Black Clover Mobile, all they literally had to do was spread out the releases of festival characters, because they literally just started dropping festival after festival after festival, just ask for your money. All they had to do was spread out the releases of festival characters so that festival characters actually mattered. And every single time a festival character came out, they drop an event like this that took a super specific team. Yes, you have to use a specific strategy instead of going all out. And then once you find the strategy, you literally have to go all out on the strategy. Yes. But bro, all they had to do was every single time a limited character came out, they release basically what is like a final boss from Grand Cross, but in this, right? And that's what Shadow Battlefield could have been. You literally do that because you got a costume from this. The costume was ass, but like you got a costume from this. You got a bunch of rewards from it. This was their inklings of final boss. They literally kept doing stuff that was a good idea just one time. They're like, all right, guys, we did it, and I'm just like, bro, you have basically confirmed for us that you did not care from the start. But it's just like the fact that the game is still open. They're waiting for some company to just come and sweep it up and clean it up. And I guess I'm gonna have to become that company. I don't know, right? Because I see exactly what this game needs to like be successful. And also about collab units, it's kind of hard to do like collab units. But yeah, you can see here, the dead man knew exactly what he was doing. Like literally, bro, you kill the crab first, you kill Noelle second, and then you kill the water wave last. Yami had 4 stack, and pretty much Yami was incredible for this too, because every time he did his first attack, his skill 1, he would stack this additional attack buff up to 4 times. Then when he did his ultimate, I think he got extra defense penetration and extra damage based off of these stacks. What made Yami so incredible once level 125 came out is every time Yami used his ultimate, the stacks will not reset because the stacks also make his skill 1 stronger. So if the stacks don't reset when you do the ultimate, you can do the ultimate and then, you know, for no cost, the next turn you can use his skill 1 and still do big damage. So it just became even easier to do this. Level 125 actually was super grindy and super annoying to deal with, but at the same time was a very good step for the game because they literally added in extra defensive stats that every single character needed. Right? That's all they did. Like, bro, I hated the days where they were like, yo, build all these characters, all DPS, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bro, these characters are getting squashed, bro. But now they have the extra stats to back it up. They could have made a Black Shadow event as a permanent event and just update it like daily. But what do you mean? What is a Black Shadow event? They explain. But yeah, nah, bro. They had the idea and they sold for sure. They sold for sure. Man. Anyway, that's a walk down memory lane. We're honestly, I'm you know what? I should start doing revival videos. I should just start doing revival videos on Black Clover Mobile. They get really popular, I'm pretty sure. No, they wouldn't. Nobody cares anymore. Like, they've already killed the game to a point that nobody cares anymore, and that's the problem. That's why I have to go as hard as I have to go and take it into my own hands. But we're going to go ahead and open up JJK Phantom Parade now. Like, is there anybody on my friends list who is a higher level than me? No, never ever. Of course not. Of course not. Look for friends. 61 is the highest level I'm seeing. Like, past me, I guess. And 61 being... I mean, honestly, no. People still... He's ranked 71. He's at 563k. I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. It's an event where you fight limited time bosses based on the new characters, and it gets difficult every time. I mean, yeah, basically, or yeah, that's Shadow Battlefield. Oh, my bad. You call it Black Shadow. It's Shadow Battlefield, bro. My bad. I did not catch on to what you were talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna close this up because JJK is ready. But I do need to mute, though, because JJK is copyrighted at the start. But yeah, no. I mean, trust me. There's plenty of ways to save that game. Honestly, I am going to start. I guess I do got to start a series on, like, ways to save the revival of Black Clover, you know, episode 1. A very expansive, a very innovative, a very ambitious project, but certain to get the results that are needed for sure. Why do I know that? Because I know that. But now we're on to JJK. We already did our standard banner ticket summons yesterday. Today we're going to be doing the map event, of course. That is the name of the stream, as you can see. Then after the map event, yo, Slug, what's good? Yo, Slug, you know what's crazy? I actually just turned off BCM. I just turned off BCM, and I was literally just kind of like rambling about ways that they could fix that shit. All right, but we are getting to some JJK. Yo, Slug, I'm so glad you're here because I want to show you how my account is looking right now, bro. Like, I am feeling good about my account, and honestly, I'm waiting to summon again with my standard banner tickets until the next standard banner update. So 5 dupe Gojo here, obviously. 5 dupe Yuta here. 2 dupe Megumi. A lot of these dupes I had about... Honestly, the only character that I needed that I summoned a copy for was Megumi. And I had him 1 dupe. So I have 2 dupe Megumi now. I have 2 dupe Momo. I have 5 dupe Hollow Purple Gojo. JJK doing a collab with any anime would go hard. Yeah, that would be crazy. I don't know what anime they would do it with, though. Probably like Demon Slayer. For some reason, I don't like Demon Slayer. But for some reason... Or I don't like Demon Slayer as much as everybody else does. But for some reason, I feel like that would work. Probably like the vibe. I don't know. Secret Society trying to destroy demons in darkness. Yeah, my account is a little wild these days, bro. You know, I got Yaga on the 3rd summon on that banner. You know what I'm saying? I'm already planning for what's coming because I know they said they're gonna do a second standard banner update for the hidden inventory characters and everything. And obviously that means that Young Gojo and Young Geto are gonna be added onto the banner. But like, doesn't that mean that Toji's also gonna be added to the standard banner too? Then? I just thought about that because Toji's not a. Let me go look at the wiki, but Toji's not a limited character, I'm sure. JJK characters. I'll show you some of my mono teams as well because my mono teams are looking menacing, bro. So Toji, yeah, Toji's just a standard character. Okay, facts. Yeah, yeah. So right now, what my goal is to save up cubes. I have a pretty solid amount of cubes, I'd say. But like, yeah, I'm pushing 115 and Slug. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I might have to. Oh, I bought Hanami yesterday as well. I might have to unlock that BCM grind again because, like, honestly, bro, working on every single character gives me stats for the other variants of the character that I actually use, and I definitely want this green Yuji to be stacked out whenever his hidden potential update comes, and I actually want to use this red Yuji as well. But I got red Yuji yesterday. I got a dupe of red Nobara. I'm pretty sure. I got 2 dupes of Junpei actually, which I'm not too upset about because now that gives him extra curse energy to start out. I bought Hanami. I got an extra. I got 2 dupes of Yellow Nanami, which was crazy. I didn't expect that. We got a lot of just like SSR character dupes in general, which allowed me to go back into the shop and double dip on my summons and everything. I still made out pretty good though. This panda is, I think, really bad even after his update. Everybody was saying he was crazy. I think he's still bad. All of my original. I heard you talk about JJK music copyright. I tapped the music off in the settings, brother. No, I'm talking about just Avant at the start. This music is fine. I just mute at the start when I log in and Avant is playing, and then afterwards I'll unmute. But honestly, if you get a Gojo animation, which I'm not summoning anyway, but like if you get a Gojo animation, Avant actually plays. I've had a Gojo animation only once with the volume on this account too, which is funny enough. But also my pages are looking absolutely stacked. I have, let's see, I 5-starred Reunion After the Rain yesterday. I was very happy about that because I used this one with my mono yellow team. I also got Rest for the Adults yesterday. I got a copy of... dude, I kept pulling copies of Mr. Start over and over and over again. That one kind of dug in my brain a little bit. I got a dupe for Purifying Duties. I picked up Curses and Soap Bubbles is what it's called. I got the Shoko Memory yesterday. I got the Liar I Hate You. I got Imaginary Youth, which I don't even think is that good. I got Curse and Soap Bubbles. Like, nah, I did pretty good yesterday, I'd say. Like, I definitely wanted some pages for sure. I unfortunately did not get any copies for archery training with Noritoshi Kamo, which I definitely wish I did because I like to use this page as well. This one is the 20% damage boost or 35% to self if your ultimate gauge is max as well. That Shoko one is good. Yeah, that Shoko one is really good. Like, honestly, I'm glad I got a bunch of like different like healing pages and everything because I was very limited on my healing pages. My strongest team right now also. Oh, what? The team that I just had up was stronger. That's crazy that they picked the wrong characters for the strongest team because it just said 117. Okay, well now I know that this isn't making my strongest team every time I do this. Like I had to actually go and do it myself or something to figure out, set it by, who has the highest TP each. But I do have 38 of these only, but like I said, I am not summoning anymore until the next standard banner update. So every single ticket that I acquire is just going to be saved. And also, I'm not spending any cubes until the half anniversary or whenever Gojo and Sukuna come out, right? I'm going to summon until I get... let me get some water. I'm going to summon until I get Gojo, chill. I'm going to summon until I get Sukuna, chill. And then I don't even think I'm going to double back for Zone Yuji just because I already have hidden inventory Gojo. And literally whenever the next standard banner update comes out, I'll be able to just get him to 5-star. So I think rather I would... Lucky I have to keep spinning for Momo. Goodness, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. But honestly, I'm going to... Like, bro, the luck was absolutely phenomenal on the... Because when did I get Momo? So Momo I got on the banner where you do the paid steps and you didn't get to choose the character at the end. And I got Momo like by chance while I was trying to get Megumi. So that was super lucky. Then the other banner where you could choose who the SSR was, I got Megumi that way. Then I only summoned 1 copy of Megumi, but I just had enough shards to buy all the copies of all the characters. So in total, I spent 1,800 shards yesterday in the shop. And that was to buy 3 Hollow Purple Gojos, 1 Megumi, 2 Momos. That's 750 plus 750, which is only 1,500. And then I bought the universal resonance shard for Yuta. So I say I made out like a bandit yesterday. And I did end up getting this actually. 10 AP packs, I can never sleep on that, bro. A mild experience. Hold on. Hold on, chat. But yo, Slug, let me bring something interesting up to you, because I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the timeline. I was looking at the timeline of events on JP, right? And I'm just like, one, I am understanding now just how like this game is very stingy with its cubes, but low key, if you like grind super hard, not to say that Slug doesn't. If we're talking about who's the king of like grinding this game, it's definitely Slug. But literally, bro, I'm just getting on my like I'm getting on my little grind path. You know what I'm saying? There's different kind of grinds though. There's that free to play grind. There's that sweaty grind. You know what I'm saying? Free to play grind is like min maxing all of your like characters that are cheap to work on and like beating all of the crazy events like these crazy team compositions and everything like which is honestly a lot more impressive, I would say, than the grind that I'm talking about that I do. Because the grind that I do is like that sweaty grind where like I just work on. Like, okay, what's the sweaty grind, right? The free to play grind is grinding in a way that directly benefits your account in a major way. What does that look like? You farm experience posters on double drops. You farm your domain investigation. You farm cursed object collection. Obviously, like day in, day out, and just specifically work on the characters that are worth it. But I have found a new type of grind that I am getting a little interested in: character mission grind. The character mission grind. The more character missions you complete, right? You get overall stats for all your characters, right? From your overall ranking. And I realized that I was like at 700 like yesterday. I was basically at 700 yesterday, and I was like, oh my goodness. But you can see every one of my characters in my account is getting an additional 360 HP, 108 physical technique, and then 108 curse technique, right? This is UG specifically, who has no curse technique, so these are going to say 0 down here, but like I'm pretty sure the values will match right here. This right here though, this is for UG specifically, and this is for UG specifically. This is like his character rank in general is giving him this much extra stats, and then this is just like all of my UGs added together, their grades are also giving them extra stats, and every character works that way. So now this is like a grind that I'm getting into, and not to mention, this is just like this is really good for cubes as well too, because like the more grades I get up, like I didn't even realize I have 3 UGs in my account right now. I have red UG, I have green UG, and I have blue UG, but not the SSR blue UG, the rare blue UG, right? If I get all 3 of them to grade 12 right now, then I have another 30 cubes that I'm getting. Yes, it's just 30 cubes, but as we know in this game, every single cube adds up, bro. And this may be 1/100th of a multi, but 1/100th of a multi 100 times is a multi, is it not? Yes. So this is my next level grind and everything. Like I'm literally just gonna farm experience. I'm just gonna level up every single character. I'm pretty much just gonna have to go full Black Clover mobile mode, like I did in Black Clover mobile, obviously, right? But yeah, it also just gives you extra stats, and this is kind of like a very basic sheet of like buffs, I guess, right? Because say I do get every single UG worked on 100%, right? I get every single skill leveled up on the UGs, and I get all this leveled up and everything. Not to mention the max character rank, I'm pretty sure is 60. They upped the max character rank to 80 on the Japanese version. So Loki, I kind of want to be able to like pursue that whenever it comes out, and I can't pursue level 80 if I'm not even at level 60 yet. You know what I'm saying? So literally, I'm gonna be cooking on this hard, bro. So it'd be like that, because you got to think. I don't have. Imagine Zone Yuji does come out, and I do summon for him with the free tickets, and I get him in one multi like I did in the Japanese version. Imagine that happens, right? And then all of a sudden, he's getting all these extra, and it doesn't look like much, but literally, bro, when you're talking about percents and everything, like okay, your attack goes up this percentage, or whenever you do this, or you buff this by a certain percentage, like the higher the base number is, the more effective that percentage is going to be, right? So that's why Dead Man's on the sweat grind this time. But it's not like I'm about to like spend dummy money for it though, like in Black Clover Mobile, because like it's different. I don't need every single character to be 5-star. I do believe that if I manifest that future for myself, I will get every character 5-star when the next standard banner update comes. Because like think about it, I already did the math, guys. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I like to just keep track of these things so that I have like a when you play a game like this, bro, you gotta make your own objectives so that it's fun for you. You cannot just let the objectives in the game be the end all be all for your play experience. You have to make your own goals and see what you were trying to set out towards. Obviously, I can come in every day and do my dailies and everything, but like, what good does my dailies do if there's not anything major I'm working towards? What am I grinding the daily materials for? You know what I'm saying? So, I have a list here, right? When the next standard banner update comes, I want 3 incomplete domain Megumis. I'm just like, honestly, at that point, you might as well 5-star. I want 3 blue Momos. I want 3 hidden inventory Gojos. That would 5-star every single one of those characters. I want 2 yellow Yagas because that would get them to 2-star, which will start them with more cursed energy. Like anybody pretty much who is 2-star already, I'm looking to shoot to 5-star whenever the next banner comes out. Whoever is not 2-star already, I'm looking to get them to 2-star so they have extra starting cursed energy. That is typically my goal. Red Yuji, I'm just trying to get him 5-star just because Yuji's the GOAT. Honestly, bro, one thing that JJK Phantom Parade is teaching me a lot these days is that I'm a lot more of a Yuji glazer than I realized I was. Because, like, every time I see a new Yuji unit, and I know that Sukuna's coming, and I know that Domain Expansion Gojo's coming, I know that all these different characters coming, I'm still kind of like, dang, I still want that Yuji, though. Like, I'm not going to lie. I might have been, like, one of the only people on this planet who are like, hey, yo, I'm kind of upset I didn't get that blue Yuji in my summons. Like, damn, I feel like I just like scratched the skin on my like lip or something. That hurt. But still, I feel like I might be one of the only rare people who are just like, yo, I know that blue Yuji requires a team to be kind of built around him. I know it requires some extra setup, but I'm kind of upset that I did not get that blue Yuji. Red Nobara, I'm a simp. Let's be real. Like I'm enough said. Like it's Nobara. It's Nobara. Plus, I love how I love how she looks, and it's from the episode where her and Yuji do the combo Black Flash. So, of course, I love that, right? And then there's a few pages I want. I want 3 dupes of Archery Instructor by Noritoshi Kamo to push it to the next level, which will give me even more, let's see. So, I want to push Archery Lessons by Noritoshi Kamo from, I did not press Gotcha. I literally pressed the page. There we go. So, I want to upgrade this from trigger upon using any, or honestly, let's just do this. No. Okay, cool. So at limit break level 1, when a wave starts, applies 20% break damage increase to self for 2 turns. As the number of turns increase, the skill effect will be greater, up to 40%. So extra break is absolutely cracked. Then we also have, and also I use this on Yaga, just so y'all know. No, I don't. Because this is the one that boosts yellow units damage. The one that boosts yellow units damage is Reunion After the Rain. This one at level 2, at level 1, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. At level 1, triggers upon using any commander ultimate skill, applies 20% damage dealt increase to all allies for 2 turns, and if your ultimate gauge is maxed out, and additionally applies 35% damage dealt increase to yourself for a total of 1 time in 2 turns, which is crazy because it doesn't say self-excluded on that first buff. So that's 55% self to buff. Or buff to self, and then this one right here, both of the percentages go up. So it literally goes to 25% and 40%. So it goes from 55% to like 65% because both of them go up by 5%. So really good. And then obviously your team is getting a 25% damage dealt increase. I don't know of another page that gives a better damage dealt increase to your entire team, and it lasts for 2 turns. It said 2 turns. So you could literally use it the turn before you're dropping some big ults in anticipation and build up something. I just want 1 more dupe for rest for the adults so that I get more HP and more cursed energy or more ultimate gauge whenever I do use it, because right now it's at 25% and 200 ultimate gauge. If I upgrade it to 3-star, or when I upgrade it to 3-star, it'll be 30% HP recovery for self, and then 250 ultimate gauge recovery for self. And then also Slug, big shout out to you. I looked at your live stream for some team ideas for beating the Illusory Tower floors. I was nowhere near beating floor 4, but I need to work on Hanami a little bit so that I can get that damage reduction in for sure. Another page that I want to get to 5-star would be the 2 strongest, just because I'm pretty sure it's going to get added to the standard banner with the other like if the hidden inventory characters are getting added to the banner, then that's definitely getting added to the banner as well. But honestly, I need to add Toji into my list now because I did not realize how much was getting added to the standard banner actually. But the other 2 pages that I want to get are curses and soap bubbles and then the Pride of the School Doctor. Those are the two that I want. Literally, these two side by side. I want more copies of those. But that's what I'm looking for. And honestly, let me add Toji in real quick because Toji, I want like 5-star, which is insane to say. But like, I guess I'm a greedy emperor. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I would need 6 copies of Toji for that, which is absolutely diabolical. I would actually, honestly, you can't even buy 6 dupes of him, so there's no point in putting 5. I would have to summon the first copy to buy the other 5 dupes. So that's 1250. And then you just add it on top of what that... So, guys, for me to get every single character that I want... in the future... I would have to save up 6,500 shards, just like alone, if I do not summon any of those characters while I'm summoning for them. But I will say, even though I did spend 1,800 shards in the shard shop, I actually do still have 250 shards. I have enough shards to buy another character. And honestly, the next standard banner update that comes out, they're going to add another one of these indefinitely. They have to. Every single time they update the standard banner, they got to add one of these. So, that bodes well for Sukuna or Gojo, honestly. Either one of them. But yeah, I have enough, obviously, to buy one of these characters. And I do want some of these characters some more. But I'm going to wait until I can hit that next round of summons. And then we'll see how we're looking. I also bought the ticket from this already. So, that got me... I don't even remember what that specifically got me. I, at this point, would have to go back and look at the stream. Because, like, who knows what anything got me at this point. I'm thinking the same. But, like, yeah, bro. Because you got to think. The next standard banner update, they said that they would add the hidden inventory characters, right? But there's no way they just add the hidden inventory characters. I believe the next standard banner update is going to be another really big update for the banner like the first one was. So I believe that we're going to get... I could see us getting every character leading up to the anniversary, basically, right beforehand. So every character up to Yellow Kaito. And then I feel like after the anniversary, every new character that's coming out is like a new era of character. And then they would come later in some future standard banner update. Or maybe they get rid of the standard banner and change it into something else like in the future. Who knows? But at the very least, we know that they're going to do another standard banner update because they said that they would. They said exactly that. Alright. Let's farm. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm just trying to like be a lot smarter now because I'm just like, yo, I've played the Japanese version of this and I wasn't really dedicated to playing it efficiently. And now that I play the global version, I am a little more dedicated to playing efficiently. But oh, Slug, let me tell you what I'm talking about here, right? Because these missions or whatever. Honestly, I'll save it for after this. Because that's how streams go. We'll focus on one thing at a time, and we'll not layer things on top of each other. We're here to chill together, so I will just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I might go eat with the homie later, and if the homie doesn't hit me up, then I'm just gonna go eat by myself later. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So now I have my plan. Did you beat the new 5 floors? I only beat the first 3 floors. I got stuck on the next floor. And I looked up, yo, Red Panda, bro, that man is an animal, bro. I mean, no pun intended. But like Red Panda is literally a beast. Like that man, free to play. Or does he spin now? I don't know. I feel like I saw a video where they said they spin now or something like that. I don't know if it was Red Panda. I don't want to taint the Red Panda name because that man be going crazy on the free to play. But like, he be figuring out how to be like, bro, his video is always there first, bro. He is psychotic with that shit. I will say psychotic. But yeah, I got to work on Hanami a little bit. But also I need to work on... We have it for the whole month, though, so I have time to work on Hanami. I got to get Hanami skills up. I want to get all of Hanami skills at least to level... Okay, he's still free to play. I figured. He's just that good. Like... He's so good that he's free to play. And he be having you sitting there like, yo, is he spending money now? Like, yo, Slug, I'm not gonna lie. You said those secret shop deals are not worth it, but there is one thing that I noticed about the secret shop deals. I'm gonna go look at it real quick. I was talking about this yesterday. I'm like, bro, the secret shop deals are actually diabolical. Like, they are such crazy deals. And it's crazy that only Global has them. Bring it back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay, cool. Secret shop gotta have something. It's loading up. No, it doesn't have anything right now. That's crazy. What? Okay, secret shop has not popped today. But, okay, for instance, a lot of the stuff in the secret shop, right? It'll say like, oh, $80 for this, $80 for this, and it'll be like 2 random things. It'll be like, okay, you get five resonant dupes and like 25 AP packs, or you get like all these little, you get like 50 tickets for the standard banner, and then you get like 500 phantom medals or something like that. Bro, okay, those things by themselves just save you a lot of time. That is very true. But one thing that I noticed about the $80 packs and everything is like, bro, those packs are $80 because they're literally just this pack. They're the 10,000 cube pack with stuff added on top. So I think the secret shop is actually crazy because every single $80 deal you see in there, it's the 2 items that you're getting plus the 10,000 cubes. And I'm like, naturally, you pay $80, you only get 10,000 cubes. But you're telling me I can pay $80 and get 10,000 cubes, I can get half of a character dupe, and I can get like AP packs to go farm, or I can get standard banner tickets, or I can get phantom medals, like 500 phantom medals. You buy that pack 3 times, you're getting another character from the shop. They've made the free to play curse shop pay to win basically, because you can get run into that bundle 3 times and then get some shit from there. So that's really, really crazy. Also, so how's it working? Hidden inventory. I was looking on the timeline, Slug, and I'm gonna bring up the timeline later. But like, how is that hidden inventory working? Is it like part 1, then part 2, then part? This is going until May 1st. Oh my gosh, what? That's crazy. So it's hidden inventory part 1, hidden inventory part 2, hidden inventory part 3, and then it does a rerun, and then it goes up to a part 4 with Gojo and the Awakened page. I was kind of looking at the timeline, and that's kind of how it looked. It lasts for 6 months. Oh my gosh. I can't fold on my, I'm not going to summon or nothing like that. But guys, I was looking at this, right? There was something really major I was noticing here. Well, this is part 3 right here. So this is obviously next. Oh, so when part 3 comes, we get the banner rerun. No? 11/21 and then 9. What? Oh, these are the end dates. These are the end dates. So yes, literally whenever part 3 comes, the rerun for the Gojo banner comes. Obviously, I'm not summoning on that. No, I'm not summoning on that. Unless they just give us like a free ticket. That's all. I just want the free tickets, and then that's all the summon I'll do. They'll probably drop another event with it, or no? Yes. That doesn't really count. I don't think we're not gonna be getting a full multi or anything off of this. At best, if they're feeling generous, they're gonna give us another free multi. Because you gotta think, they already dropped this and they already gave us a free multi. So why would they even give us another free multi? Also, we're looking kind of weird on these 6 million players achieved or whatever type of rewards right here. So there's a lot of random people are saying, okay. People are saying that we're not getting as many cubes as JP. Bro, if you don't hit the same metrics, do you deserve the cubes? Like, bro, people just be crying. I get it, bro. More cubes. But, like, yo, stop crying. Cry about stuff that matters. Don't cry about stuff that doesn't matter. Bro, if we didn't get these cubes, that means we didn't hit the same metric. If we would have hit the same metric, we probably would have got the cubes. Duh. It's easier for JP to hit these metrics because these things took a lot more time to show up in JP. So obviously our numbers of players are going to be lower at these certain milestones, which lead to us not getting these rewards. Because isn't it easier for 6 million players to join the game from November all the way to August than it is from November to... No? This was 6 months. We've only been playing for like 4 months now. We're at like month 4. But either way, you see what I'm saying. Like, we had way less time. Obviously, we're not going to hit the same metrics. Obviously, we're going to be missing out on cubes. Boo-hoo, Cry Me a River. I don't care. These cubes were not just given out as like a, all right, this is linked to this celebration. No, these cubes were given out because they were linked to a certain milestone being hit. If the milestone is not hit, you don't get the cube. Stop being a baby. Stop crying about it. I get it. In this pampered world that we live in where they condition you to be soft, you want everything that you want, but you don't always get what you want. It is what it is. all right, Memory Quest comes. That's not going to give us a multi. That's whatever. If they decide to give us a free multi from this event, that's cool. That's whatever. But I just want to point out, we already have Nanami. We already have this event right now. You know what's crazy about that, chat? After this, they start doing some really crazy stuff. Okay, cool. Maki comes out. We get a new story event with Maki. Wonderful. Event marathon campaign. So guys, this right here is like, in Slug, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because when this was added into the game, I was not there. But I feel like I experienced this after it was added to the game. But if I'm correct, the event marathon, I believe, is that thing where it has like milestones that are set in multiples of 10, and every 10 you go up, you get like, you know, cubes and chaotic Jujutsu crystals and tickets and all these different things, right? But it's like for you spending stamina or doing certain runs in the event or something like that. Is that the event marathon campaign? Because if that's the event marathon campaign, it is super okay, cool. That event has so many rewards to it. Not to mention that you're literally doing this event right here, which is going to give you extra rewards on top. Not to mention, if you're leveling up your account, if you're working on your characters naturally, you are rewarded for such. Like there's the cubes are about to be really abundant if you can really control yourself and lock in, bro. Take my goat Slug as the example. How many gems do you have right now, Slug? 120k now. Because you need 75k for pity. Yep, rewarding grinders. I love it. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the style of something that I would say is like 109k. Yo, follow this man's example, bro. Please be like this man. Do not be like the dead man. Because I spent my cubes on stamina all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy I'm level 68. I'm happy with how my account looks right now. I'll be real. But like even still, I'd be a lot happier. No, honestly, no. I'd probably be the same state of happy even if I had more cubes. Because I have a feeling. Yo, Slug, we made it up. We made up the new nickname. We said that I'm the Gotcha Whisperer now. I am certain that I will be getting my 68. Sheesh, what do you mean 60? Oh yeah, bro. I've been pushing hard. But I'm just like, I already know that level 100 is gonna get buffed up to level 130. So I'm just like, when level 130 comes, I want to be able to instantly go after that. I don't like the thought of, I just think it's so, okay. You know how in Dokkan, people had 6 months to grind up and wait for characters to come up. I don't like the idea, I don't like the concept of wasting insight. If I have insight into what is coming my way, I like to be as prepared as possible. What would be the point of me looking up the information early? It's like yo, Bulat, my boy, what's going on? If I watch all these Slug videos, right, because that's a great channel, go follow. If I watch all these Slug videos to get all this information on JJK Phantom Parade, because this channel is like an encyclopedia, you should really go watch. If I watch all these videos, right, and I get all this extra insight and I get all this extra information, watching all those videos is useless if I'm not going to do anything with that information. But if I decide to take it upon myself to grind everything and prepare for everything accordingly, then all of it does matter. So I'd like the things that I've done in my past not to be wasted today. So I am going to go ahead and put in the effort to start grinding these things today. And that's kind of why I'm down to do my Black Clover style grind, because I remember on Black Clover Mobile, before they added a new level cap, I had reached the max level. And honestly, I'm trying to be that way on this as well. Every gacha game that I play, bro, that I play seriously, I'm always at the level cap for the game by the time they add a new level cap into the game. So, and I already know how much it is. Like, bro, from level 68 to 69, I believe at the start of the experience bar, and I already had a little bit of experience filled out, but I believe at the start of the experience bar, it literally said I needed 6,390 like stamina. That means I need to spend, or experience, that means I need to spend 6,390 stamina. Even if I had 60 AP packs, like that would be all, that wouldn't even be enough. Like think about that. So what do you think is going to take to get from level 100 to level 130, bro? What do you think? But I'm gonna look through this some more though, because this actually makes me very excited, because people were complaining about the version of the game, you know, and how they're spamming everything, and this is what it was for. It was so that by the time we're at the half anniversary, the game is pretty much like more complete within the first year than it ever was on the JP version, because I feel like the JP version obviously is fun, and like Slug makes a very excellent point. He says that JJK is like a side game, which it very much is. Like a lot of other gacha games, the more you level up, the more stamina that you get. And And honestly, I'm praying for that day we get that like stamina cap update where like I can see it for the honestly I can see it for the second anniversary. I feel like they don't want you to play the game too much because the game's not fully developed right now, and they don't want you to realize that it's not fully developed. But too late, I've already played it to a crazy extent, and I've realized like when I played on the JP version, and I played super casually. I was fine with that experience. I was like, okay, cool. I got a map event. I got a story event. Yeah, this is always chill to do. This is always good. I'm always getting something, right? But then, brother, hello, honest question. What game you spend more on, SLA or JJK? Probably JJK just because I played JJK more consistently. So even if on average for the amount of time, say that the amount of money I spent on JJK in solo leveling was like equal, like proportionally, like based on how much time I played JJK and how much time I played solo leveling, it would still be more on JJK just because I played JJK more consistently. And it's like for solo leveling, I spent money in that first month. But I honestly didn't spend as much money as people thought. Like I literally was just grinding the game hard. Like that's where it is, bro. People sometimes fall into this trap of thinking that I'm spending like copious amounts of money, but realistically, I'm so used to playing like Brave Frontier. Like, bro, if y'all don't know Brave Frontier is ahead of Dokkan's time. Brave Frontier is like you're looking up one guy for guides on YouTube, and if you don't have those units, you are cooked. You like it's not like Dokkan where you're like, all right, bro, like, bro, Slug knows, man, Slug, bro. That's why you're the GOAT, bro, because you know the classic, the good games, bro. Like Brave Frontier used to be like, you remember when raids came out, bro, and like you were either just way overpowered for the raid, or you're going into the raid with 3 other teams and hoping that they're carrying for you. And I remember the reason why me and my homie quit the game is because we both needed Marith Pearl. They used to have spheres in Brave Frontier that you could farm, and you could put them on different characters, and eventually they upgraded it to where like you could put 2 spheres on a character, right? And you could put a sphere on a character, but you couldn't put two of the same exact like type of sphere on, because there are some spheres that are for buffing, there are some spheres that are for status nullification, there are some spheres that are for debuffing or something like that, right? So like you can't put 2 buffing spheres on, right? But there were some spheres that were like, okay, this sphere is for buffing, and then this sphere is for like status element purity, right? But like also in an extra part of the sphere, it also gives extra stats. So you technically could stack 2 buff spheres. You just had to find the different classes of them, right? But some characters had spheres that were specific to them. I remember they announced Brave Frontier 2 and went EOS real quick, LMAO. What is EOS? End of service. Yes, Brave Frontier 2 was useless. You knew Brave Frontier was dying whenever they let you create your own character. They're like, all right, bro, we're done making you a play experience. Create your own play experience. That was like the end times of Brave Frontier. But even still, such an excellent game, such an excellent experience, so fun, dude. Also, guys, my friend is not coming to eat with me, so I am gonna probably end the stream around 1 or 2 o'clock and go out to eat. And then after I go out to eat, I'm probably just gonna come back and keep streaming. Who knows? I have the day to myself, basically. But let's continue on. We have this here. Maki, I think, is pretty solid. I'm not gonna go over these characters because I'm not trying to entice anybody. Like, that's my rule. If you put, like, bro, there's an experiment where kids were in a room with a marshmallow, and literally the kids that were looking at the marshmallow, they were like, yo, you can eat the marshmallow right now, but if you don't eat the marshmallow, I'll bring you a second one later. Kids who looked at the marshmallow ate the marshmallow. Kids who took their attention off the marshmallow did not eat the marshmallow, and they got the second marshmallow later. That is real life, reflection of, if y'all don't look at these characters, y'all don't worry about these characters, bro, y'all will not summon for these characters, and y'all will have your cubes for the characters that matter. So I'm not going to go into detail on these characters because you're going to look and be like, that does sound kind of cool, and some of y'all are missing some characters, so like y'all might be extra tempted, and I'm not going to do that to y'all, right? But Green Maki's chill. You know what I'm saying? As many powerful enemy events as we can get, because this is a free-to-play's way to kind of like speed ramp their Phantom Metals. This is the best way for free-to-plays to do that, right? But we're getting super close to grade 13. I have a theory that pretty much JP might get another grade update right now before the 1.5 anniversary. But they effed up Brave Frontier and made it an NFT game at some point. That's what I'm saying. Yo, y'all are my GOATs for real, bro. Like, y'all, I'm so glad y'all was able to walk down memory lane with me, bro. Because, like, Brave Frontier used to be hard, bro. Like, I remember before, I was playing before there were 6 stars. And then I remember they added 6 stars. Oh, my God. When they added damage reduction as a thing, bro. Oh, you remember Narza, bro? You remember Narza? Narza was the dude who had the sword, and you remember every character in the game didn't have a mouth because of the bug in the game. But like Brave Frontier was the only original story gacha game I ever played like to that extent in my life, bro. I didn't even understand the structure of anniversaries and everything whenever I was playing Brave Frontier. Gacha game anniversaries, bro. I did not understand the structure of that. It took me walking in Brave Frontier for me to run on Dokkan. And even when I played Dokkan at first, like, Dokkan was super rough. Because I remember back when leader skills did not have stats. Categories was not a thing. You did not have stats on your leader skills. You had one stat. It was attack. It was Gogeta. You got Gogeta. And you got 3 ki and 7,000 attack. Have fun. Have fun dying. Bro, Dokkan events used to be like Red Zone. You had to go, bro, the Broly event. You had to go into the Broly event. Dokkan events were hard events. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bula, do you remember trying to get the evolution medals for Broly? And you had to go into the event and you had to specifically build a team of units who lower defense. And you had to pretty much spend like 5 turns iteming and lowering his defense so that you could finally do damage to him, bro. Oh my God. Dokkan was crazy back in the day. Like, it was really doing something for real. Them fights had me like in a straitjacket. I'm not gonna lie. I was stuck. But guys, I have a theory that we'll get grade 13, right? And then maybe JP gets grade 16, would it be now? Made you some of the units on the character banner to stop the mechanics the bosses did. I hate that. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like Dokkan, obviously, when a game starts, it's summoned for the character to win the events. But obviously it's not as bad because it's the start of the game and like resources are so fresh, so abundant. Like that gets worse later on down the road in the game when everybody's like tenured in the game and they don't have as many places to go for free stones and stuff. But like at the start it's okay because of how much stuff you have. Okay, so they're gonna add SP battles. So after one more rerun, that's what I've been wondering, bro. When are the SP battles coming? Because like them SP battles, I don't know what extra rewards those bring. Everyone was doing singles and it was impossible to level up units, bro. And then you remember the biggest slap in the face for Dokkan was everybody summoning multiple copies of the characters and fusing the characters in and getting the super attack up and everything, and then getting rid of all the rest of your dupes of that character. And then later on they're like hidden potential, and then you're just like, huh? And then you think about every single character you've ever traded in for Baba points. And then down the road, you get coins. And then again, you think about every single character you've ever traded in for just Baba points. And you're like, bruh, that's why I'm like, bro, when I make a gacha game, like, hidden potential and all that is going to be there in the first place. Do you know how stupid it is to summon in a game for 1 year, 2 years, 1 year, 2 years or something like that? And get all of these dupes for characters and waste them all on stupid stuff. And then 3 years in, they're like, yo, by the way, you could have used all those dupes. Like, bro, that's ridiculous. LR units was not featured. Our butt on the worst rate banners. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, that's not a walk I'm taking, bro. Like, chat, if you're curious, the Deadman is a true gacha gamer. Like I was in the pits playing these games, bro. But let's keep looking. So as of right now, where we're at is literally right, not even right here just yet. But I think May 1st is when the second part of the hidden inventory stuff ends, right? So around May 1st, we'll be right here at this point with the Premature Death 3, the rerun for Gojo's banner, and we already have these 2 things. So we might get lucky and just get the event marathon campaign on top of this. You think I should hop back on the game now? What do you think you should hop back on? Dokkan? Deadman and Dokkan? There's already info on who's the same day unit could be. Who it could be? Well, same days in 3 days. Okay, it's in 3 days. I was gonna say, how have they not released the unit yet? But it's in 3 days. Honestly, I could imagine this man Truth drops a video tonight like, all right, guys. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I've watched too many Truth videos that I can hit that, all right, guys, just like him, bro. I've watched too many Truth videos. But I feel that we're going to get a Truth video tonight telling us who the same day unit is. My guess is a Youth Kid Goku. All right, guys, let me figure out who the character would be. I don't know. Who do I think? I would really need to look over. Who was it? Was last year the Tech Vegeta? I don't think they do a Vegeta 2 years in a row. Oh, grade 8 power. Boom, right there. That was the logic I needed right there, Bullock. That's fair, that's fair. I just call Bullock. In the data download, it shows background music as Jakapaha. And he has a battle motion they showed in the trailer. Oh, okay. Okay. Everybody, you know what? Everybody was talking about how they wanted to have a Kid Goku LR instead of Demon King Piccolo LR. So I can see a Kid Goku actually riding off the coattails of the anniversary. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not the same thing. It's not the same theme. But hey, bro, miniature Goku. It's not Goku mini, but you know what I mean. But yes, guys, you got to think about this though. Literally, the event marathon campaign, even though it came out later than these two events and later than this, like, it was still out during the hidden inventory stuff going on. So it definitely could come out early. They've been speed ramping everything anyway. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I could see the event marathon. Yeah, I gotta save stones. I can see the event marathon on top of the Maki event, on top of Maki coming out with the free multi, of course, on top of Premature Death Part 3. So, like, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but we get the last bi-weekly update, just so y'all know, was on March 2nd. So the next bi-weekly update is going to be on tomorrow, March 16th. Or it could even be tonight. They don't have to follow exactly the same, like, you know, the same 24 hours times 7 is 168 hours, right? 140, yeah, 168, and then 168 times, no. Yes, 168, and then 168 times 2 would be 300, 320, 334, 336 hours. They do not have to put the tweet out every 336 hours. They are people. They are susceptible to mistakes. So we could learn what our bi-weekly update is looking like for the next 2 weeks tonight. But, like, guys, if you see part 3, well, no, this wouldn't be in there. I'm sorry. This wouldn't be in there. But honestly, if we see on the bi-weekly update, event marathon campaign, this, you know what I'm saying, this, blah, 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 I'm not going to be surprised. Because that's kind of where we're at right now. But I mainly just wanted to make the point that the event marathon campaign is going to be really big for us. Because it's literally just extra, like, the more stuff they add like that, the more we're grinding. We're doing one thing, but grinding multiple sets of rewards from the extra work. So it's going to be excellent. But I feel like they'll probably release one, if they do at all, one more level cap upgrade to the JP version before the 1.5 anniversary. Or if not, they'll release the grade 16, I believe, at the 1.5 anniversary, and then by the time they get that, I think maybe we would get like up to grade 14 and 15, and then eventually they'll catch us up to grade 16. I think that Global is going to have it rough with the grades for right now, just them spamming us in grades. But after they spam us up in grades, I think it's going to be chill for both versions of the game, right? And then I think that'll be a perfect ample time for you to actually work on grades and everything, because right now we only get ×2 drops on enchantment quest items and also on domain investigation. But one thing that I saw and I learned here, and plus, like, bro, we already got this too. Like, bro, they're just throwing stuff whenever they feel like it. Like, you can tell that they're really trying to, like, we have this right now. You can tell that they're literally, and guys, look, this came at any time. Why? Because this is not linked to anything. Remember, the 3,000 cubes are linked to player metrics. These are not linked to anything. So don't try to make the argument. They keep dropping all this other stuff that's not, that JP got way later, because it's not linked to anything. And this is just for you to spend your money, bro. They're obviously going to wait for you to hit those same metrics to give you things that are free, that are going to allow you to have a freer play experience. Sorry to say, but, like, it is an industry at the end of the day. We already got this. Like, bro, like, I don't even understand what they got going on here. Like, like, honestly, as long as all the characters still release in between, they still got all the original characters that released before the Standard Banner update out, right? As long as all the characters that release in between the Standard Banner update 2, or no, release between the first Standard Banner update and the anniversary are the same cast of characters, which no matter how much they switch the characters around, and no matter how much, Truth made a video, facts! No matter how much they try to switch things around, no matter how much they try to entice you by putting characters that you think are good ahead of other characters, it does not matter. Control yourself. No character is better than Domain Expansion Gojo, and no DPS is better than Sukuna. What else do we have here? The manga ending SSR character guaranteed. Like, bro, this Now this is gonna be kind of rough because the game wasn't. It's Kid Goku and leaked. Oh my gosh! Look at y'all. Good job, chat. Y'all are on it. But like, dude, this didn't happen while JJK Phantom Parade was a game because it came out in November 2024, right? So this could not have happened yet, but they still could give this to us like at any random point. So this will definitely come our way because the manga did end. This will come our way at some point. This is a metric that this is not a metric. This is just something that happened in general. This is whatever. Okay, so we're not that far off from like, you know, anniversary. Okay, this page is it's good apparently, right? I'll look at this. Increases own jutsu. I'm just gonna read the maxed out. Increases own jutsu by 60% for one time, one turn. If own health is less than 30%, increases own jutsu damage by an additional 10%. So up to 70%. Oh, that's whatever. Then grants revival Day of Awakening status to self. When revival Day of Awakening status is removed and own health is 50% or less, increases Jujutsu by 20% and fills ultimate gauge by 20%. Oh, that's kind of wild actually. That's kind of chill. I like that. That's a little more unique than what I'm used to, and plus obviously it's like an iconic moment. Like come on. But yeah, we got some really good things in store, I believe, guys. I think we're about to be looking up for real. Also, not even to mention this. Now, Slug, this is the thing, right, where it's like a bunch of different paths. You can walk through the different paths, and you have to use like a certain number of charges to walk on each one of the nodes, I believe. I think that's what this is. This is a really good reward event as well. Just a lot of extra stuff for like, and the things that you have to do to get the stuff from this are very inconsequential. It doesn't really matter that much, right? It's literally just play the game, man. Like it's basic stuff like that. They're finally gonna add in the SP battles and stuff. So, like, I guess I'm going over this stuff to show that like we do have a lot. Kid Goku, huh? I bet he's gonna be restricted to Youth or Dragon Ball Saga categories. Hey, bro, you'd be surprised. The Vegeta last year was insane. You'd be surprised. Let's see, Green Obara, map event. We love map events because we love score battle. Side story, Dawn of the Fukuoka branch. Story event. So, side story. Like, what differentiates this from another story? Is it in the same, like, area as the story? I'm curious. Okay, and then after this, it's Hanami rerun. I imagine SP battle is added on, but it doesn't say SP is added on. Guys, this is really important right here. Eventually, they're going to introduce ×2 Curse Collection object drop because they realize how crazy it is grinding these characters, right? But eventually they'll add that in, and that's going to be really monumental for us. Map event. I think one of the last times I logged into JP, this event was actually going on when I logged in. Then, you know, this is all the anniversary stuff leading up to the anniversary and everything. We're gonna have, yeah, very rare. This is very rare, yes. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The × 2 drop happens like once every few months on the JP version, but it happens every weekend on the global version. So I'm gonna be real. I think this is gonna happen like this. They might alternate weekends, or honestly, if they give this to us on the same weekends, or honestly, what if they started doing this on the weekends and they stopped doing the double experience or something like that, or they did the double experience only for like major big celebrations? Man, I can see something like that maybe, but I think this is gonna come more regularly on the global version. It sucks to say, and it is definitely unfair. I feel like it's like JP. Yeah, that's what makes it so wild for global players. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is actually JP Shaft. I'm not gonna lie. Like, JP just doesn't get that. Every weekend is crazy. But they are trying. But they do understand that they're pushing. Like, they're paying attention. They understand they're pushing stuff really fast. So we need to be able to work on these characters really fast because of how fast they're releasing things. But this is the main thing that I'm waiting on right here, bro. There are so many cubes bundled up in this pass right here, bro. I'm so excited for this. But this Kaito is the last character to come out right before the anniversary. That's why I don't think he's worth summoning for, because he's right before the anniversary, or what will be the half anniversary for us. So I don't think he's worth summoning for still. But I do believe that he would be the last character that they would add into the standard banner update. Like, or this is the latest character that they will go to for the standard banner update. And then, you know, after that, I think that the next set of characters would have to be added on another update. And then one thing that I do really like about the anniversary is that, oh, dude, I didn't even think about the fact we got like 10 free multi-summons on the anniversary. So that's going to definitely help some people out. Somebody's going to get like 1 or 2 SSRs. And like, hey, sure, you're not going to get, you know, 5, 6 dupes of whoever you want. He is a skip, but he can be very good with a future buff like Blue Ghetto. Exactly. And honestly, guys, like this free multi-summon, I can already tell people are going to complain about the bad rates on this, but like, bro, it's free. You see that word right there? Free? Meaning not having to pay for it? Yeah, it's free. So, like, don't complain. Just take what they give you, man, because there's going to be plenty more stuff to farm. Like, guys, I'm telling you, the game truly evolves during the first anniversary because this story event, usually when you have a story event, right, you have, like, the first... Let me show y'all what I mean. Usually when you have a story event, bro, the story event, you can only farm... Okay, cool. There's only one page to normal. You see here. There's only one page of normal missions. There's only one page of hard missions, right? I'm pretty sure on this story event, there's 2 pages of hard missions at least, right? You can, and honestly, Slug, I'm gonna just stop saying, like, I'm gonna stop asking Slug. Slug can confirm for me because he's here. But like, I believe that there's 2 pages of hard missions, and there might even be 2 pages of normal missions, right? On the story event. The map event, there is a map event, correct? There was no map event. That's crazy. They added 10 floors to Illusory Tower, so if you're there, you're going to be chilling on it. Obviously, Gojo came out. This is Detainee Party, a very good page for Gojo. This is a free-to-play page, I'm pretty sure. From logging in, yes. Then this page, this is the free-to-play page. This is a login page. This is the summonable. Yes. The friend invitation thing resets, which is going to be incredible. Like, bro, a lot of stuff is coming, man. Like, character, okay, max rank from 100 to 130. Cool. Enhanced support mission. So they're also going to add a new level to the enhancement missions so that there's a higher level to them. So whenever double drop, if they're still doing double drops every weekend for global, oh, dude, we're abusing that, bro. You see another event marathon is going to come, and event marathon is incredible, guys. Like, I wouldn't take this whole portion of the stream to talk about event marathon so much if it wasn't this incredible. But then, you know, this is going to be really good because it's going to be better than any story event we've gotten. They're going to add a new feature where you can get character skins. I'm obviously going to pick up the skin because I'm just going to get the skin free to play from the event. I don't know that I'm going to even get the Yuji in my tickets, but I'm not concerned about Yuji. What we need is Domain Expansion Gojo, and what we need is Sukuna. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I honestly think that Yuji's skin goes harder than Gojo's skin. Like, I don't really care about Gojo's skin that much. Like, I don't know. I like it better when Gojo's wearing his, like, Jujutsu uniform even, because, like, Gojo is such a pale character, and Gojo has, like, white hair, so Gojo looks better in outfits that contrast his skin complexion, if that makes sense. Yuji is wearing a dark black suit, so he just looks much better, and Yuji's bright hair looks really good in comparison with the suit, and Yuji even has an orange tie that pops with his suit. But instead, Gojo's tie is literally like the same color as his hair. Gojo's suit is like bright. It's not as bright as his skin, but it's brighter than what he usually wears, so it just looks a lot more dull on him. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I'm so salty they did not give us Nobara's costume as a skin. Like, bro, they honestly should have just made Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji's skins all free to play within the thing, because when I saw that Nobara's skin was not just something I could pick up, bro, the salt in my soul was crazy. First year campaign, or free 3,000 cubes. That should definitely be coming to the global side of the game. Like, but except for it's going to be a half anniversary campaign instead. We should also get a Phantom Seal. I feel like every major celebration will get Phantom Seals. So we should get a Phantom Seal during this as well. But yeah, do not touch Yuji's banner. Why do I say that? Because, well, I mean, obviously do the free multi, but you need to acquire Gojo first and foremost. Gojo is who you need first. Kaito, we should be getting 20 pulls. Okay, I hope we get 20 pulls. I'd love to get Kaito. I think Kaito is really incredible. Like, bro, I'd love to see a composition of Kaito, Yaga, you know, Zone Yuji, or Gojo, and then, like, the Yellow Shoko. I feel like that'd be a really devastating, like, yellow team or something. And then, obviously, there's some pages that you can do. Just watch this video, and 99% of it is him talking about who he thinks it is, like you said, but at the very end, someone confirmed it was Kid Goku, so Kid Goku it is, I guess. Okay, so I'm not going to ask you what did you mean by confirmed, because I don't want to spoil the video for myself. I'm going to go watch the video later because I love watching truth videos. And right now, I know that every truth video is going to be a super long video. I like Truth talking about the game and stuff. I'm kind of over watching him do events because, like, if an event's super hard, I'll just look up a team for it. But it's like, Dokkan is not so extreme that I need to like watch him do it play by play. Because like my rotations aren't even going to be the same anyway when I start the match, when I start the battle off. So like I don't really like to watch a super long like okay I beat this mission videos because I'm just like okay I get it, the character's good, you know. But like I'll watch the videos that are like just kind of like breaking down, talking about stuff that's coming because I just want to see what celebrations are coming. Because like when I see what celebrations are coming, that makes it exciting for me because now I can start to speculate. Okay, maybe we're getting some new, maybe this character's getting a super easy A. Maybe this character's getting an easy A. Who's the side banner unit? Which the side banner unit doesn't matter for me, but like I just like the thought of thinking about what it could be. But yes, illusory tower stages. Domain expansion Gojo. But yeah, guys, I would say don't even summon for Zone UG at all unless you get the free ticket. Unless you're doing the free tickets, like pass the free tickets, wait and summon for Gojo first. I would even say, even though we 100% know that Sukuna's gonna be a better DPS than anybody in the game, like not even just blue characters, just anybody in the game. When is the best time to hop back into this game? I mean, you can hop back in right now. They did the standard banner update. Like, honestly, bro, they're speed ramping everything so much. I feel like you should have never hopped out of the game, really. Like, yes, it sucks that you can't summon for every single character, but you don't need every single... Like, JJK is a game where the characters are, like... okay, that's a loaded question. Where's the picture? Honestly, the picture is in September. So all the original characters are still in the banner, the standard banner, of course, but they just added all of these characters to the standard banner. So you have Junpei, you have Incomplete Domain Megumi, who is very important to your gameplay experience. You have Red Yuji, who's not as important, but he's very fun in my opinion. He does good damage, I believe. Hollow Papa Gojo, important to your gameplay experience. Momo, important to your gameplay experience. Kamo, who cares? Red Nobara, I sent for Nobara, you know what I'm saying? Mekamaru, he's a cool breaker unit. Toto is useless. He's literally just good for like a background page for your home screen. This usually requires a lot of extra setup, I believe. This Panda is ass, and he'll continue to be ass. This Nanami is good. But like, I mean, they added all these characters to the standard banner, so like a lot of characters that you're missing. I now have 111k grind the part 2 event. I will. That's definitely coming up. Trust and believe. I'm just kind of talking about all this stuff here. But like, in Quest Enchantment stage, they gave us this memory already. We have this memory in global right now. But we got the Mahito rerun. We got new enchantment stages, like an extra level added to them. This is the character balance update where they start to update characters, but that's not even the hidden potential yet. Then we got JJK Zero rerun, and honestly, this is the next thing I'm summoning for after the anniversary. I just need to pick up a copy of Ghetto, and I'm chill. I want Ghetto. Wait a minute. If they're going to update the standard banner, I mean, I got the 111k cube now that the event, LMAO, my bad, wasn't rushing you, cook. Yeah, no, you're good. Weeb Abu. Red Panda is the best panda. Red Panda is good. Panda's ass, Weeb Abu. But we welcome you in, my man. Anyway... Should I even summon for Ghetto when he comes back if they're going to do a I don't even think I should do that. They're going to do a standard banner part 3 update and this Ghetto is going to be added. No, I'm sorry. This is JJK Zero. This is not hidden inventory. I'm thinking of Young Ghetto. Never mind, chat. That was not true. Okay. Night Parade of 100 Demons, 3,000 Kaiju give? Nah, Red Panda is trash. Yeah, Red Panda is dog shit. The Red Panda, the YouTube channel, is absolutely cracked, yes. But the Red Panda in game is trash. I don't want to start no beef with actual good content creators. New Year paid gacha, selective SSR, ticket guaranteed. So you can select a character and get a ticket. That's not bad actually. I think just because you can specifically select what you want. Then Sukuna comes, of course. Double Wing Investigation, Double Drops campaign. Okay. Then we got New Year gift, 3,000 cubes and login bonus. That's magnificent. I mean, obviously, New Year's got to hit for us too. Well, it's not going to be New Year during that. But I mean, during New Year, we should get this stuff, though. New Year free gacha, SSR guaranteed. Cracked, okay. Another Chica Chica Curse Corpse Explorers. That's, again, another really good event. Some rerun banners and everything while they kind of just try to, like... And I feel like the rerun banner is going to come out a lot more frequently for us, just because You know, they're going to be trying to like keep it kind of like a nice little level of fluff in between all the banners and everything. We have Curse Sweeping Battle, which I'm very excited for. That's why I'm working on all those mono teams now. Main story, Shibuya Incident release, 3,000 cubes, excellent stuff. This is for the new Miwa, who the Miwa's good, right, Slug? Isn't she like the first like actual like competent tank in the game, you'd say? Sadly, I've been slowing down on JP. Hey, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, if it's kind of like, it's not the same as Black Clover Mobile, but damn, third event marathon already happened? Goodness. It's not the same as Black Clover Mobile, right? But like, it's like JP, it feels like not only are you, not even the player base is slowing down on JP. It feels like they're slowing down on JP because they kind of want people to make that shift to the global version, right? Because it's just like they're doing so much better stuff. They're giving so many more benefits to the player base. It's just like they want you to switch over. She'd have better take out of the rest, but she's still not excellent. Okay, that's right. I read her stuff, and I was like, you're whatever still. But like, I think, yeah, they're really just trying to push people off of that version onto the global version because they want to start making all their money in one place, maybe. That's pretty much what they did with Black Clover Mobile, but it was a very extreme version of that. Instead, they decided to go the route of making it so that everybody just has to pay money no matter what. If they want to do anything in the JP version of Black Clover Mobile, you got to spend money, basically. And honestly, Slug, I have an excellent idea on what I could do, what I personally could do to save Black Clover Mobile. And it's definitely a very ambitious idea, but I mean, if I partake in that idea in the Shadow Realm, I mean, who's gonna stop me? Nobody can stop me. I'm in the Shadow Realm, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's finish this up. All right, good. I love getting all those buffs, man. What color is the score attack? Or what's the type disadvantage for the score attack, I mean? If you guys are in here and you're enjoying the stream, then you can go down below and you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe button, or you can hit the follow on Twitch as well, because the Dead Man is cooking up these vibes for you. It's blue. Oh! I'm not as confident because Blue Gojo actually is starting to kind of like fall off. I can even see it in his damage. But even still, I'm down to give it a shot. I have Blue Gojo. I could try Mahito. I could bring Megumi. Yeah, I probably just try to bring Megumi and cheese it out a little bit. Like, bro, I'm just starting to. It's just because I'm not summoning now. Like, it's like I stopped looking at my cubes and then I look back at my cubes and they're just so much higher than they were before. And I'm like, yo, I can't front. Like, we're actually building it up. Like, every time I see that 10 cubes, 30 cubes here and there, I'm like, hey, yo, facts. You do 100 missions in one day. That is literally a multi that you just grinded in a day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously I'm not doing 100 character grind like type of missions every single day, but I'm getting a lot done, man. And these events do bring you dummy. Like, bro, last night I scored the 20 million. I'm sure you can do it too. Okay, okay. I want to use Yellow Yaga more, but it does seem that Red Yaga does still kind of like have that edge over him just for being able to stack the buff so many times. He still has that tiny edge. But I think that once I get my Yellow Yaga skills all maxed out and his debuffs are at the fullest like potential, then I think I'm chilling. I got shafted. 400 tickets plus GSSR, no Momo, no DE Megumi, or no Green Gojo. If it makes you feel better, Weebabu, I only got one copy of Domain Megumi, bro, and I used 300 something tickets, but I literally had so many like SSRs that I was trading tickets back in, so I probably ended up using about 400 tickets. And and also I had 4 guaranteed SSR tickets after my summons, and I had 1 guaranteed SSR character ticket after my summons. And I did all of those summons, and I only summoned 1 domain expansion Megumi. I summoned a lot of other characters, yes, and a lot of other pages, but like I was mainly there for the characters. I literally had to buy dupes for all the rest of the characters that I wanted. So it's not that bad, bro. Like luckily I was prepped. If I didn't have all those shards, I would have been sitting there looking sick. I guess I would have been sitting here looking sick. I don't know. The truth is upset the same day as a Kid Goku and won't be an LR but a TUR. I feel like, yeah, at this point they could. I'm not saying they should, but at this point you could just start doing LRs for same day. You might as well. We're 10 years in. I feel like we're 10 years in. You might as well, like, Bandai was already doing what they wanted. But with being 10 years in, you can really, like, bro. Your player base is not going anywhere. If they've been accumulating and still playing for 10 years, they are not going anywhere. They could for Saiyan Day release a turd that Goku laid and put Goku's hair on it and people still buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could do whatever they wanted. They literally can. They've already been doing that. Just keep doing what you want, bro. Just do whatever. Go crazy. Go nuts. What is it? Go crazy. Ah. Go stupid. Ah. Like, literally, do whatever you want, bro. Do whatever you want. Yeah, and that money sink rule in Dokkan. For real, bro. Like, they don't ever be doing nothing for real. Nothing crazy. So much extra stuff, and all of those require keys. Calm down. The map events go crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, you get that second page because they've improved them so much. I don't remember. I did the first map event, I think, on JP. I don't remember all of them in global, or I don't remember all of them afterwards. But I just feel like they added so much more, because before it was like you had to wait for one certain day to come, it unlocked the next part. You had to wait for a third certain day to come, it unlocks the part after that. Now it's like you have to wait for one day, it unlocks the next part, and then I like the grind in Dokkan. Do you really? And then literally you go you unlock the next part, you do a few missions, and then it unveils a third part to you. I like that a lot better instead of time gating it twice. I did get quite a few SSRs. Yellow Nanami with a dupe, same. Red Dobara, same. Red Yuji, same. 2 Red Pandas, only 1, and then some other trash SSRs. I could just be too optimistic. I'm definitely just overly optimistic these days. Like, guys, I understand that the things that I say is hard to see it from this perspective, but I have been literally practicing and fortifying my mind to be extremely optimistic. So what I will say is, even the characters that I had that were maxed out, even those characters were not useless, because one, a character, even if it's an old character, if I didn't have him maxed out, cool, I maxed him out, and I know that they're going to upgrade him later with the hidden potential system. I'm glad. And plus, we still haven't even gotten anything similar to like the Extreme Z Awakening or anything in this game. Like, the hidden potential system, that's not Extreme Z Awakening, I don't think. I think that's literally just hidden potential. Like, look at Dokkan, follow Dokkan's path, right? But I like the fact that old characters are already getting the work that they need, and it's like in a very simple way, but it still works, right? That's how the grade system works, because even if a character is old and out of date, you can at the very least give them extra stats from the grade system. The grade system is actually very similar to a hidden potential system, to be honest with you. But like, you can get extra stats from the grade system itself, and then you can literally get extra stats off of levels, which kind of doesn't give every single old character relevance. But I mean, isn't it nice that I can get rare Inumaki up to level 115 right now, and he's not stuck being only able to go level 97, right? That's where one thing where Dokkan messed up. Yeah, Green Yuji goes hard now. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to get that man maxed out because I saw that he goes hard. And I'm like, I'm actually excited for these older characters now. And that's another really nice thing about having the JP and the global version at first. It's like, I know all these things are coming, and not necessarily like I'm trying to farm beforehand. I feel that it's unfair for two different versions to, I feel like it's unfair for one version to farm the information off of the other version and everything. But obviously, nobody cares, because content creators will still go and make content about it and let global players know and tell them in advance, like, yo, be careful. Like, so this, like, they're sacrificing themselves, really, like, to let you know in advance. So kudos to content creators, right? But at the same time, I do like the thought of having everything at the same time. It's just more fair that way. And plus, you can't really anticipate or anything. It really works on your discipline, because you're just like, you either gotta be disciplined right now, or you're going all in right now, right? But hidden potential systems will definitely be monumental for us. Let's get that. But also, even if you already had a character maxed out, Dokkan is proof that the sync between the versions is the best choice. Dokkan is the proof that it's perfect, because literally Bandai doesn't even care. They don't care about their player base like you think they do. They really don't. They don't listen to everything. Again, I repeat, if Dokkan listened to everything, the friend system would have been updated already. You would have been able to choose a character. You would have been able to choose a copy of a character you already own as your own friend lead, instead of having to rely on a friend, right? So if they were really listening, they would have done stuff like that. Even though they weren't listening, they still did something like the sync. And if a company that big, bro, I was doing the math. I was literally breaking this down yesterday. Not yesterday, a few days ago. Whatever, I was breaking this down. I see your message, Christian. Hold on, let me make my point here. I I made this point yesterday. Bandai started in 1950. Namco started in 19 or it was called Nakamura or whatever. They started in 1955. That means that the oldest time that Bandai Namco or Bandai and Nakamura companies or industries whatever existed was 75 years ago. A company that lasts for 75, a company that lasts for 10 years is successful. A company that lasts for 75 years is extremely successful. That's like grandfathered in type of deal. Like that's a company that started when our parents were being born. You understand what I'm saying? Or even started before our parents were born, depending on how old you are, right? I'm 25, and that's still before my mom was even fucking born, right? So it's just like companies that last that long are successful. They have money, they have funds, they have influence, they have clout. They don't have to do anything to appease to you. They do little things, and you think they're appeasing to you because they're such a big company, and you feel like they're doing so much for you. So for Bandai to do something as big as the Global Sync, I think every company should try to do that. I think every company should, from now on, release game. Look at Soul Leveling. Soul Leveling, every version you play on, it's the same. Like, you literally just go in and you choose your language. Every version you play on is the same. I started on a VPN for the Canadian version to get access to the game early, and then when the game actually came out, I tried to log in with the same email, and it literally just changed my Canadian information to English. And I was like, well, Canadian is English, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just transferred everything. Let's see. Dead man, I would love an LR Kid Goku, and his active skill is him going Great Ape and doing the Kamehameha with one hand. Yeah, there's been no legit reason it hasn't been changed yet. So, Great Ape Goku, I feel like he should stand by. I feel like they should use it. I feel like we've grown so far past just active skills. We have standbys, we have active skills, we have revives, we have exchanges now, and obviously the Kid Goku's not going to be like an exchange or anything, because at that time in domains, exactly. At that time in Dragon Ball, there was no other pure Saiyans, and we didn't even know Goku was a Saiyan. So it's like they can't incorporate anybody else into the exchange unit. I mean, they could incorporate like Grandpa Gohan or something, which would be cool. Or like a Krillin. I'd love that actually. If they incorporated like an Earthling into the Saiyan Day unit, so the Saiyan Day unit actually just worked on more than Saiyan teams, that'd be disgusting actually. Let's see. For JJK, aren't each versions managed by different companies? I think Bilibili is a Chinese company. Bilibili manages this version and then... Or no. Yeah. Bilibili manages this version. Zoomzap and Bilibili? Or is Zoomzap the publisher? I'm not really sure on the difference, on the distinction. Not 100% certain. What some people wanted was a Goku and Bardock tag unit. Nah, that'd be chill. That'd be crazy actually. I'd like that. They did that in Legends, did they not? A very long time ago, but they did it in Legends. I honestly, oh yeah, I already said I would want like a base like just starting out Super Saiyan Bardock, but then somebody was like, yo, it was Christian. Christian brought up the point that it was the LR for sure already. Zoomzap is publisher and dev for JP. Zoomzap is the publisher and the developer for JP. Zoomzap still has a hand in this, but I guess the publisher is Bilibili for this one. So I guess Zoomzap is doing everything on the JP side, whereas they're just doing the developer work on this side. If you guys are in here and you're enjoying the stream, then go down below and smack that like button, because why not? You're here enjoying, aren't you? We're chilling. If you sat in here and you stayed for like at least 5 minutes, you're probably enjoying. You know the attention span of the average person is now that of a fish. So if you actually stayed in here and stayed for more than 30 seconds, honestly, you're probably enjoying. Just giving you a little logistics lesson. It could be a Kid Goku plus Master Roshi tag unit, and Goku's active skill is him going Great Ape, and Master Roshi's active skill is him going buff and does the Kamehameha at General Blue. I can see that. But see, at the point that you say that, like, I don't even really care about all that extra stuff anymore. I'm just like, just the notion of having a Saiyan Day unit be a Goku and an Earthling, so that the Saiyan Day unit is just a beast on like any type of, like a very huge variety. Because like, let's be real, if you're Goku, obviously you're already working on a huge variety of teams. But if you're Goku and Master Roshi, that gives you access to a bunch of other Earthlings, storied figures. No, not Master Roshi. I'm thinking of Grandpa Gohan. That's my fault. But still. Let's pull up Master Roshi right now. Dokkan Wiki. How's everybody doing, man? What game? What is your game of choice? Are y'all playing Dokkan these days? Y'all playing JJK? Y'all playing Grand Cross? Y'all playing like what are y'all playing these days? So we got Master Roshi. You gotta type in Master first, even though Master isn't a part of his name. So stupid. Like Master, his name isn't literally Master Roshi. His name is literally Roshi. Roshi the Turtle Hermit. Nah, that's not a part of his name either. I'm trolling. Okay, so let's look at Roshi here. Or honestly, no. Let's look at a Roshi from right here. Yes. So that would be a Goku who also has final trump card, because Great Ape isn't Goku's final trump card. Goku doesn't do that by choice. So like final trump card, Earthlings, All Out Struggle maybe, because Goku really wasn't struggling in that fight. But like Master Roshi was kind of struggling. All Out Struggle, Earthbird Fighters is already on, Turtle School is already on, Battle of Wits would probably add it because Roshi was definitely a lot smarter than Goku. And then Connected Hope maybe. But yeah, I'd be cool with that. Or they could do like a Goku and a Krillin. I'd be chill with a Goku and a Krillin. From the World Tournament. And they could be tournament participants as well. Yo, that'd be fire. A Goku and Krillin, who is a Saiyan, an Earthling, tournament power, Great Ape power, like all this different stuff. Let's see, can they even do a General Blue stuff because it's part of the Arale collab? Well, General Blue is in Dragon Ball, is he not? Like General Blue originates in Dragon Ball, did he or did he not? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. On my rewatch of Dragon Ball, I think I got right before the Red Ribbon Army arc. But I thought General Blue was just naturally a part of the show. Should I get these? Yeah, I might need to get these. I might as well, right? It's free. Plus, it's gonna boost my drop rate. Ooh, no, because I'm not at 5,000 yet. Let's get this to boost the drop rate of metals, of course. And then if Goku goes Great Ape, that's all I need. LMAO. Don't want to keep using Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, that unit's a little played out at this point. He needs a Super Easy A? No, he hasn't been Easy A for like a year. He hasn't even been Easy A for like 2 years yet, has he? Has it been 3 years since he Easy A? Do they care about that? Like I said, it is year 10 of Dokkan. You have to understand we're about to pull up on the 11th anniversary. Anything past 10 years, you're just kind of sitting here like, hey, yo. General Blue is a part of Dragon Ball Saga, and he made a cameo in the Arale collab. Okay, I thought General Blue was a part of Dragon Ball first, because I literally be seeing like little clips and everything. I think that YouTube is trying to get me to. YouTube always tries to get you to go back and watch certain animes that you're watching. Like, let's be real. The internet is a mass consciousness, and it's just tracking everything that you do, and it's trying to influence you to do things that you were doing before, right? So I watched Dragon Ball on Hulu for like 30, 40 episodes. I'm on YouTube, and YouTube always has a way of. I'm sure that like somebody's already like. I'm sure your computer or your phone or whatever is literally eating your brainwaves. Because sometimes I think about a song on Spotify and that song plays next. And sometimes I'm thinking about a show on YouTube, or sometimes I'm thinking about a show and then I scroll on YouTube like a day later and like literally that show pops up like, oh, watch this. And I'm just like, very interesting. Dude, I got soccer tomorrow. Fucking goodness, dude. The 3rd season of JJK will be hype. What season do you think JJK will end on? Chat, I just want to know everybody's opinions. I mean, if y'all haven't read it, then y'all wouldn't really have a good idea. I think season 4 could be done. Yes. I think all of season 3, and this is not spoiler because if y'all have seen season 2, or honestly, the information that Gojo got sealed in the prison realm is already like common information if you watch season 2, and if you haven't watched season 2, tough dicks, go watch it, right? I don't feel bad about anime spoilers because I'm just like, yo, you should watch that. But when people spoil me an anime, I don't be too upset because I'm like, yo, I'm choosing not to watch it, that's my fault. But like manga is different though. That's a choice that you really have to be willing to commit to. But like, we already know Gojo's sealed in the box. What I say is Culling Game, then Shinjuku Showdown arc. Exactly. What I say is the entire 3rd season is going to be focused around everybody training and getting Gojo out of the box and prepping up for the Shinjuku Showdown. Then I think that no, because the Shinjuku Showdown was only like 30 chapters. No, it's like 60 chapters. Because you got to think, the major part of it, I think, was like 35 chapters. The build up to it was probably like 10 chapters at most. The aftermath of the most major part was like another like 10 to 12 chapters or something. So like stretching 60 chapters out into I mean, they could always pull they always could pull a Mappa and put like extra whips on their slaves' backs so that they work extra hard and like put a bunch of extra stuff into the anime and just like make it look really theatrical and crazy and everything. So like yeah, they probably could just have the Shinjuku Showdown be the final season. Honestly. But it's definitely gonna, if they do that though, the pacing's gonna be not what the manga readers want, for sure. It's not gonna be what manga readers want. But if y'all are in here and y'all are soaking up these vibes right now, then leave a like down below. For you it's free, but it means a lot to me. They all screamed Toge's arm in the second season and Yaga getting an execution too. I thought Yaga's execution. Okay. Well, they said anybody. You know what? You're right. Because they said specifically anybody who tries to free Gojo is a criminal. But that does not mean just because Yaga was their principal back in the day does not mean that he is going to make a lot of active efforts towards going to get Gojo out of the box. So it should have been specifically stated, like, by the way, like, Yaga is a criminal, just so you know. Did they not say that? Because I'm pretty sure they touched upon, they thought that Gojo and Geto conspired together. That's why Geto popped out. I'm pretty sure that was like talked about. So wouldn't they have included Yaga in that part of it? It could be a Kid Goku that fought Mercenary Town. He has a counter 05 to armed super attacks, like he kicks it back to the enemy. Facts. Mercenary Town, what a goofball. Dude, honestly, I'm just excited because like the anniversary itself, I wasn't necessarily hype about anything in the anniversary too particularly. Like not one thing really held my hype. It was just more the fact that, wow, we made it to 10 years and they're giving us really crazy rewards, right? So, more so, I'm just ready for the anniversary to be over because I really don't care about Daima. And I'm just like, who cares about Daima, bro? Be honest. Do y'all really think Daima's that good? I'm just curious. But I'm just kind of like over Daima and everything. So I'm just like, bro, I don't care about the last part of the anniversary. I just want you to get to the next thing. And the next thing is Dragon Ball at that. So I'm just like, speaking of Kid Goku, this means we're most likely going to get a Path to Power Goku Easy A. Yeah, Path to Power Goku is too new. Characters have to be out for at least 3 years for them to get like an Easy A. And then I'm pretty sure their Easy A has to be out for at least 3 years for them to get a Super Easy A. So 20 million, I imagine, is the highest point reward because Slug said that specifically. And it was that last time. Cool. Kind of set up already, low-key. LMA, I see Daima on my Crunchyroll ad all day. And it's not even... I'm sorry, yo. I know Daima's not good, bro. Dragon Ball Z is iconic. Dragon Ball Z has gotten a lot. Came out with 7th year and 7th year any units Easy Aid. So the other units are open. But what I was saying, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I love Dragon Ball Z for what it did for anime, but at the end of the day, Dragon Ball Z has never been some Marvel. Yeah, Super is dog shit. Dragon Ball Z has never been a story that you read and you're just like, wow, I feel like you have never read Dragon Ball Z and felt the way about Dragon Ball Z that you felt as One Piece. True or true? True. Because One Piece is much more intricate of a story. One Piece has a lot more world building. One Piece has a lot more character interactions and all that stuff. Dragon Ball Z is a story where monkeys say, let's fight the next strongest monkey. That is Dragon Ball Z. So, if Dragon Ball Z can't evolve its story to anything more prolific than that in, the 192 episodes in Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball is 131 episodes, Dragon Ball Z is 278 episodes, or something like that, and then Dragon Ball Super is 192 episodes. In all of those parts, if none of them could proliferate the story past the point of it being just a show about monkeys beating up other monkeys, then how did you expect them to even get close to that in 20 episodes? Be real. Be real. Did you really expect that in 20 episodes, Dragon Ball Z fans? And I know I sound like a hater, but I don't care. I don't care what I sound like. I see your free-to-play physical TUR rock, paper, and scissors Kid Goku Easy A. I see free-to-play physical TUR. I know what you're talking about. Wait. Free-to-play. Free-to-play. Yo, Black Cat, how are you doing? Damn, man, you watch DBZ Heroes? Absolutely not. Honestly, bro, you get to a point where you're just like, oh, this is all just tomfoolery, bro. Like, none of this matters. None of this matters. You're just... Dragon Ball Z is just fan bait. That's all it is. It's fan service, but in a different way. Like, fan service typically entails, you know, like, ecchi, hentai type of stuff. But Dragon Ball Z is fan service, and, like, Dragon Ball Z... Oh, calm down. Dragon Ball Z structure really ain't too crazy. It's just like, yo, the fans will eat this up, and then we'll eat their money up. That's Dragon Ball Z. That's Dragon Ball Z. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Yo, Black Cat, it has been ages since we saw you, my man. But I guess it's been ages since I've been streaming consistently, huh? We just chilling with the dead, man. I gotta leave by like 2 o'clock though. I gotta leave at like 1:45 because the bartender that's there right now is like, that's the homie. And like that's the bartender I'm trying to chill with. The next person who comes in after that bartender, I want no parts of that. I should have attacked on the first turn, honestly. I was busy grinding my games, brother. No, you chill, Black Cat. You good. You good. I was trolling you. I'm trolling. But I hope that you've been excellent, my man. Because I have been superb. Oh, you know what? I guess I would need to kill this turn, huh? That's unfortunate. Dragon Ball Superheroes collab would have made a good gacha game on mobile since their new one's called Divers. I can't front of you. I probably messed this run up already, bro. But who cares? Who cares if I messed up? I mean, it would be nice to get the 20 million off rip, you know what I'm saying? But like, I did kind of goof around there. I did kind of dance around the point. Dead man low-key chilling with homegirls. I mean, it be like that, bro. When you are magnetic, the world does seem to attract things your way that you do like. So I mean, it be like that, bro. Be like that. I do love me the company of a bad bitch. I can't cap on you, brother. I can't lie. That is a dead man trademark right there. Oh, let's just do that and then do this because everybody's gonna get their ults back anyway. I get a shaft on JJK from the free tickets. All I summoned was well, obviously I summoned a bunch of. I'm over here talking about I'm probably not gonna hit 20 million. Do you see the termination I am doing right now, bro? But I summoned on the standard banner and I ended up with 4 guaranteed SSR tickets, and then I bought the 1 guaranteed SSR character ticket from the shop. And oh, dude, I definitely should have. Yeah, this is definitely 20 mil. I'm already at 20 mil. I should have definitely used Gojo's buff one more time right there, though. Ooh, and we're still in the domain, so you're still taking extra damage. Oh my gosh, get cooked, bro. Oh, it doesn't matter. Megumi's not gonna hit him first. Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. Tight facts. But literally, what was I saying? What was I saying? I can't miss Slug Stream as well. I miss Slug Stream as well. Not Black Cat, you're chilling, bro. I'm trolling. You're chill. We're all chill here. We're all vibing. We're all keeping that positive energy in, man. Like, yo, Black Hat, I cannot be mad, bro. I'm about to go have some nice lunch. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna stream some more. I'm gonna go play soccer tomorrow. Like, what do I have to complain about? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. No tickets wrapped up in that, but that's cool. I don't really care. I got some borders for these pages though. Ooh, we got some Phantom Metals. That is, ooh, we got an AP pack. Ooh, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, that was absolutely piss easy. If you guys are in here and you're enjoying the stream, definitely go down below and leave a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, and follow on Twitch as well. Just because it helps the dead man a lot, and it costs you nothing. Your growth has been remarkable. It seems there are still cursed spirits around, so please be careful until the end. Facts. Facts. Give me that big box. I love how they upgraded this as well, because like the score challenge, You used to have to work all the way up to the highest like level, and now you can just pop in and just do the highest level automatic. That's the best, dude. That's the best. But yeah, man, it looks like we are doing good today. We are chugging right along. We got the whole gang here, honestly, the whole fam. All right, and we got some new faces. It'd be like that. Do we have any new faces? I'm pretty sure Weebaboo. Weebaboo is a new face. Everybody welcome Weebaboo in. Chill dude. Everybody here is a chill dude, obviously. I'm 90% that the Kid Goku is where he meets Roshi and does a Kamehameha for the first time. That was iconic, obviously. Path of Power EZA going to be generational. Oh, absolutely. Path of Power was crazy when he came out. The EZA is definitely going to be phenomenal. They'll probably give him extra effects on getting, because you know how he gets extra damage reduction depending on how many orbs he gets. They might give him extra effects on like a lower number of orbs obtained. How many cubes do I have? I'm just curious. Yo, there's no way. I was a little over 4 multis and I'm almost to 5 multis. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all really cook. Y'all really cook on this. Dokkan hates you. Why do you say that, bro? How did the anniversary go for you? Let's talk about it. Dr. Deadman. Just like therapy. Let me know how your summons went, bro. I know it's rough, man. Let me get the last Shoko page. Cause tomorrow I should, well, honestly, not even tomorrow. I should be able to farm out. Wouldn't they also sub EZA his side unit AGL Hachan? I don't. To drop an EZA for the main unit and then also drop the, okay, good, that's the last page we got. That should maximize our farm. To drop a sub EZA for the other, the new Vegeta. I mean, the new Vegeta's not even that crazy though. The new Vegeta's not crazy. I'm so lost on how they do sub EZAs. Yeah, bro. Honestly, sometimes I feel like they don't market the sub EZAs well enough. Yo, Black Cat. I'm about to give Yajirobe is my GOAT for DBZ. Yajirobe is the GOAT, bro. He cut off Vegeta's tail. He came with them Senzu beans. He was clutch. But yo, Black Cat, I'm gonna propose a new theory, and you're not gonna love to hear this, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Dokkan doesn't hate you. You hate yourself. Bulat is absolutely correct. Dokkan does hate everybody. They're a money-hungry organization. They only see you as a dollar sign. They only see you as a metric. You hate yourself because you summoned on a banner. Now, you don't hate yourself too much because the anniversary just finished, and this is an anniversary banner. It's fair, but the new Vegeta's not even good. The new Vegeta's not even good. He wants to go in slot 1, but he doesn't have everything he needs to be in slot 1. The new Vegeta's not good. Honestly, why am I actually doing this? Out of battle. I wanted to build a new team. I mean, yeah, you always want to build a new team, but it all comes down. Gacha games are all about self-control, man. You got to make your own objectives so that you have something to work towards. And you gotta not summon on every banner, bro. I'm sorry, I'm very much of that mindset now. Cause like even in JJK, I have low cubes, but it's not because I summon on everything. I've actually been pretty tamed with my summons. The only time I go crazy on summons is whenever it's a character who's really, really worth it. I'm pretty tame on summons in this game. Where all my cubes go is literally stamina. Because I understand the importance of leveling up your character. Like, bro, this actually can finish up my min-max talk, right? You see I'm level 68. Another reason why this is important is because I heard my man Lord Slug was added to DBZ. Is he good, LMAO? Lord Slug, let me look him up. I can just read his kit and tell you if he's good or not. Let me look him up. He was amazing when he came out. I was about to say, I think Lord Slug actually wasn't that bad when he came out. Let's see. I remember when they first EZA'd the old Lord Slug, and like I used him for a little bit. And I was like, hey yo. When I got Goku again, I was like, oh, I don't have Goku. I had to use coins to buy Glorio, to be honest. Let's see. Demonic Power, Inhuman Deeds, movie bosses, 170% key 3, and then an additional 30% HP for Terrifying Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors. I could be glazing right now, but that leader skill sounds kind of cracked. Activates interest animation only once when there are 3 or more demonic power category allies on the team upon character's entry, which is not hard because demonic power is literally Piccolo's. So other Namekians like Piccolo's, I guess Lord Slugs. Oh, hold on, let me pull up. Hold on. Before I say that's not that bad. He's on Power of Wishes. Interesting. Glorio, Slug, the new Demon King Piccolo. Any variant of Piccolo, any variant of Gohan, most of the Buu characters. Okay, so they Harudagarn. Oh, World Tournament Piccolo. Yo! Show him on screen, Dead Man. I need to see him. Okay. Oh, he's right here, actually. That's him, and then I think he goes giant form. His art actually isn't that bad. I think his art's pretty epic. Oh, he doesn't turn giant. Okay, let me read this. So with 3 demonic power category allies, which isn't that bad because there's a few good demonic power. There's at least 3, you know? You have Glorio, you have Slug, you have Demon King Piccolo. And not to mention the intelligence Demon King Piccolo. Oh, sheesh, they used his movie art. Yeah, his movie art is evil, bro. Let's see. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn. I'm not a fan of characters who raise attack and defense only by 30% and it's for 1 turn. If it's only going to be for 1 turn, I prefer it to be like 50%, or I prefer you to have a bunch of extra like additionals built in. But if you have 3 or more category demonic power category allies on the team, he gets an additional 200% attack and 30% damage reduction. I would have preferred if they said attack and defense 200% and like 40% damage reduction. Like literally, just give us more damage reduction. Like, do you know how hard the stuff in this game hits now? And obviously, he didn't come out during the anniversary. Of course. He's like kind of like he was kind of like a throwaway. I feel like he was like the October, Dokkan Fest. But basic, key +2 attack and defense 200%, damage reduction 33%, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So he's good for the first turn. He seems actually pretty, and he makes his domain as soon as he comes in. Oh, okay. He seems actually pretty solid in the first turn. I'm not gonna lie. Stacking is infinite. It stops at a certain point. This isn't stacking. This is only for 1 turn. And this stacks up to 200% and then it's done. That's not a stack. That's just like that's building up to a certain point. After that, it's done. Stacking is like, I can do this for 99 turns. After receiving 5 or more attacks in battles, he can see super attacks. How well is he taking those first 5 attacks in the newest, hardest content, though? If HP is 66% or less at the end of the turn, recover 6% HP. That could have been a little more. When the domain is active, all allies keep +2 and recovers 10% HP at the end of the character. I can see how he was incredible when he came out, but the new content that's out right now, I know he's not that great. Domain, demonic power category, enemies and allies attacking defense +15%, increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 10%, plus an additional 15% to characters who belong to the Earthbred. Plus an additional 15% reduction. Increase the damage received to Earthbred fighters. I see. He's still okay. Damn man, did you know that when STR Lord Slug dropped, Dokkan didn't easy a physical giant Lord Slug? They easy aid STR Bojack instead. Yeah, that like Dokkan's weird like that sometimes. Like instead of going for another variant of the character who is the same, they decided to instead go for just like another movie boss in general, which is weird. Man, I love the DBZ movies. Yeah, the DBZ movies are cracked, bro. I used to actually be like I really used to be like a fan of Dragon Ball Z. I remember getting Raging Blast 2. Oh, Cooler's my favorite villain. I remember playing Raging Blast 2, and I remember finding the eradication, the plan to eradicate all Saiyans, like, in the game. I remember watching that full, like, in-game movie and shit, bro. I still remember Hachiyak grabbing Gohan by his damn wrist and his ankle and bashing him through the ground. Like, bro, I remember all that, bro. What a time, bro. I like Dragon Ball. Like, I used to like one thing that I do like about Dragon Ball Z, right? Is that like since the main characters are so overpowered, they really like the villains that pull up really gotta be like dogs, bro. So they really be getting beat the hell up, and it's so entertaining to watch. And they always get back up, and they always win. But like, it's always so entertaining to watch see them get their ass beat, because like the villains got to be very intricate about how they whip that ass. So funny. Cool Celebration is the 3rd best celebration in the game. Fair play. Perfect Cell is my favorite villain. Who's my favorite villain? I mean, if I had to stack all the villains up against each other, then yeah, Perfect Cell probably would be the one for me as well. Perfect Cell might be a lot of favorite. Like, Perfect Cell is just so like interesting. Like Boo is a lot less personality and a lot more just like overpoweredness. Frieza is just like super duper like racist, and Frieza is a super personality. a very huge personality, but he's like super racist. Slug's kind of like witty and snarky, and it's like it seems like the evil British guy or something like that in a movie or something, right? So like Slug is very interesting as a character, for sure, for sure. Oh, there's an eyelash in my eye. Which is your favorite Boo? Probably Super Boo. Super Boo is probably my favorite, just because that man was on some ghoulish activity. Like I love watching the animation. One animation of Dokkan that I really like to watch is whenever Boo is waiting for Goten and Trunks to like fuse, or waiting for Gotenks to like charge up or whatever, and like he's waiting there, and you see him like waiting angrily, and it's like you just see him like break the hourglass, and he's just like, I'm done with this shit. And he's like ready to fight. Like Super Boo is a menace. Super Boo is a ghoul. That man absorbed Gohan, he absorbed Gotenks, he absorbed Vegito. Like he ate everybody, bro. Super Boo is ghoulish. I don't even understand how he lost his power and became stronger. I guess because he became a mongrel when he turned into Kid Buu. I don't know. Weird concept in my opinion. That's LRAGL Super Blue's intro animation when he breaks out of the hourglass. Exactly. That's what I love, bro. I love that animation. Like every now and then I see a Dokkan animation. I'm like, yo, I love that one. Yeah, he did release it. Wasn't he the part 2 for the Kefla? Wasn't he part 2 to Kefla Celebration? Yeah, that didn't make much sense, Dokkan. I have 13? I thought I had 1. Oh, I just got extras from the event. That's why. I'd say though, yo chat, I'm not gonna cap. I'd say we covered a lot of ground this stream. Every time that you see me play JJK, it's not always about me playing JJK. Sometimes it's literally just about me giving y'all information and just kind of giving y'all insight. Like, yo, just so y'all know, be ready, because like this is coming. I'm definitely gonna have to play some Solo Leveling later. LR Android 13, his intro animation is him going Super 13, and his standby skills him changing his SS Deadly Bomber, charging. Yeah, you know what I just thought about? The exchange units, the type of exchange unit that I don't like. Because I really like how the Goku and Vegeta work. The type of exchange unit I don't like is the LR androids. They're obviously super out of date now, but like just in general, the way that their trade out mechanic works, I don't like. Can't wait to watch the new Iron King video. These skill orbs aroused the truth. Jeez. Iron King's hilarious, bro. He is such a troll, bro. Truth be so mad with that man. And it is peak comedy. 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10 peak comedy. You know what's crazy, bro? You know what I did not think about, Slug? I just hit 20 million on that event. I mean, and yes, it was only one buff I was missing, but like, I didn't even have all the buffs yet. That's crazy. I think before, like, when I go to eat, I mean, obviously, y'all, like, I can't front. Like, I feel like this shit really is kind of like just like hanging out with y'all, but like, I do love it though, because I'm just like, bro, I'm literally streaming right now. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I'm gonna come back home, and obviously I be chilling with the homies too. So it's like it's not like a weird like, oh dude, you're only like we're only friends. Like, no, I have actual friends in real life. Who would I be playing soccer with and stuff, you know? But like still, I'm like, this is like chill, because this is just like streaming to me now feels like just chilling with the homies for real. Cause like I really just pop out, I just play video games, I just do what I do, man, and then I literally go and handle my day, and then I'll literally just come back and just hop back in here later. This going on stream feels like going into Discord for me at this point. Plus, Rudy Garner deserves an LR like Cell Max, and it's super busted. Yeah, you know what I hate? I hate fights that are like, I hate fights where the boss has a mechanic where they just like dodge all the time. I'm just like, bro, if the boss dodges all the time and you're not gonna take damage anyway. Do we really have to sit and watch the animation of you dodging? Like, I should only be forced to watch the animation. Like, bro, just before I even get into the attack animation, just dodge. Just dodge. I don't want to sit here and watch you like do your dodge animation in a fight where you're like dodging like 30 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, just if you're gonna dodge 30 times, then just give me 29. Give me 29 skips of my attack from the start, and then let me see you get hit one time if you have a crazy high dodge, you know, chance. But I'm tired of looking at it. But what was I saying? Yeah, no, this is super chill though. Like I feel like I definitely have gotten a lot more, which sounds crazy because like maybe I had given off the presence of somebody who already was comfortable streaming. But of course, I'm not always 100% comfortable. Like you're not always 100% comfortable doing something, right? And especially when you're in a platform where you're talking to mad people and anybody can come and see you, and you know the people you know can watch you and anything like that. But like I'm to that point where like I don't even really care who sees. Like I'm just like, yo, the more people who see this, that just means I'm more successful because that's the point, for people to see this, right? So it's just like now I just be chilling with the homies for real. That's what this feels like. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat. I'm gonna hop back on stream like I'm hopping back in. Like I do want this to be a job, bro. Cause I'm trying to move to Japan. I'm just like, bro, you know, it would be a lot easier than going to Japan and getting a job in Japan and going into their very, very oppressive work culture. It would be doing a job that I already like and making money from it, good money from it, and then just living there. I remember the first Legendary Goku event, everyone said that MUI Goku always dodging, and when I fight him, he never dodged once. Yeah, like... oh, you're talking about the... Yeah. No, that UI Goku, he didn't dodge a lot. Like, it wasn't crazy. Yes, sir. Blew out with the follow age. 2 years and nearly 3 years. 100 days would be 3 years. It sounds like not nearly 3 years when I say 100 days left and then 3 years, but like, what is 100 days compared to the first like 900? You know what I'm saying? So almost 3 years. Blew out the GOAT though. We already knew that. But we just finished that up, which is no, we didn't. They just looked over to the side like I did finish it up. Because after this, what am I gonna do? I'm probably going to go ahead and use a bunch of AP potions and... I don't know that I actually want to do that. I don't know that I want to use on my AP. But I do want to farm out this event and go ahead and get all the materials from it. But at the same time, I do need to get more experience and more JP for Hanami. Hanami is like my big focus this month because like this is... There were a few units that I was missing that were going to completely trivialize my gameplay experience. Over time, I have been acquiring those units. Some of those units are literally, you know, Hollow Purple Gojo, or Blue Momo, or Incomplete Domain Megumi, or Hanami, right? Now I've finally got my hands on Hanami, so now the goal is to get Hanami worked on because the other characters are worked on decently enough. Like, Megumi, all Megumi skills are level 8, except for his ultimate, which is level 10. Hollow Purple Gojo, all of his skills are level 8. Momo, all of her skills aren't level 8, but all the important ones are level 8. Her buff skills are level 8. And her ultimate is like level 8 at least, I think. I hope Dokkan Easy is our AGL Kid Goku and Arale card. They can stun Super, which would help. Them not ever bringing the Arale events back is so... Like, I hate exclusivity in gacha games. Like, exclusivity in a sense, like, you literally should have just been playing in the first... Because, like, bro, I lost my first account in Dokkan. I had to make a new account because the system that they had for maintaining your account to switch from device to device was really trash. And I'll say it was trash for the landscape of technology at the time because what they wanted you to do was transfer codes. And transfer codes, you either wrote it down or you took a screenshot of it. And as a kid who has a fresh new phone, you're already falling into that trap of, oh, technology makes life easier. I don't need to write this down. I can screenshot. And then you screenshot your transfer code, and then you break your phone because it's a piece of shit. Or you get a new phone, and all of your information doesn't transfer over. And all of a sudden, you're missing your transfer code. Then you lose your Dokkan account. GG. But hey, man, enough walks down memory lane. So I'm going to get food tomorrow after soccer as well? Goodness. What the hell? Any new anime you checking out? I gotta watch the new episode of Solo Leveling today. I've been watching Solo Leveling. Don is coming back in 3 months. I'm still thinking about, well, honestly, once I watched Solo Leveling, I read it. I know a new anime is about to come called Togenanki, and Togenanki I would say is just as evil as JJK for sure, for sure. Like they are in a tough spot in that show. That's what I'll say. But Togenanki is going to be exceptionally good. I am ready for that. I might even go back to reading that one because it's not coming for a few more months. So I'm trying to watch Togenanki. I'm trying, like I feel like for a while I had fallen off of. Hold on. But the new, I feel like, you know, it comes in waves, right? You get into your phase where you're like, yo, I watch a lot of, you know, fighting, or a lot of shonen and everything. And then eventually you're just kind of like, I just want to branch out and watch like anything at this point. And then you just start to do that. And then like you watch anything for a little while. And then you're just like, all right, bro, like I feel like I'm ready to lock back into like a really just like, I'm ready to commit back to another really cracked show. Orb is a banger show. What is Orb? But I'm just trying to get back. Also, don't I never brought back these two strike battle units: Physical SR, my junior, and STR Kibito Kai. I mean, is anybody hype on these characters though? But is that all the fights? That's everything I think. Yeah, it's a 73 out of 73. Give me them cubes. Win normal stage in this. Okay. So, how many of these would I need? I would need 5,000, 6,500, 1210. So we need like hella. I don't even really. Do I even need to buy these anymore? I'm not buying these, bro. I'm not buying these either, honestly. I have 1,000 of them. Like, I don't even work on skills right now, bro. I mean, I'll buy them. The true grinder in me is telling me I have to buy them, honestly. Let's do domain investigation, actually. Because honestly, I can set that auto battle up, and then Dandadan as a gacha game would go hard. Not gonna lie, I play it. It's a little fucked, but I play it. I am just gonna go ahead and wipe out this to make sure that I've done my run for the day. And then also, guys, I thought about it, man. When you do domain investigation the way that I do, you know, let it sit for 3 days and get all your charges up, and then do all of your runs on double drop day. I'm not gonna lie, you may think that you're missing out by not doing those 3 days worth of runs, but if it's double drops, every single run you do counts as 2 runs. So literally, the first 3 they would be cool, but they have so little characters in the show. They do. So literally, my friend was like, "How did they make a JJK gacha game?" He was like, "Everybody in the show is fucking dead," and I was just like, "Not at the start." But literally, when you skip domain investigation for 3 days to get all 3 of your charges, and then you wait to the next day on double drop day, you have 4 charges, right? In the first 2 runs that you do of domain investigation, you literally get 4. You get the materials for 4 runs worth of runs, right? So that literally covers the 3 days that you skipped and gives you extra already. Then you have 2 more runs that day, and that gives you double drops again, like 2 more times, like, bro. And then the next day, you get another double drop run. So it's just like, you definitely should be saving your 3 days of domain investigation and just wait for double drop, bro. I'll re-roll for Turbo Granny. Goodness. I heard that the craziest one is gonna be what's his name? I forgot his name, dude. The dude who's in love with Momo. Not Ken Takamura. No, not what did she call him? She calls him Okarun, not Okarun. Damn it, I did not mean for that to happen. We gotta be building Gojo's ultimate. The red hair guy, Iji? Is his name Iji? Gigi. I think his name is Gigi. But yeah, I'm waiting for Dandadan to come back. Oh! Chat, do you know what I just realized? Bro. Fire Force Season 3 Part 1 comes out next month. Bruh. What? I just thought about that, man. Like, see, this is why you just kind of like chill and don't worry about stuff, because like stuff just kind of like pops up when you least expect it. But yeah, Fire Force season 3 part 1 is coming out in April, and then Fire Force season 3 part 2 comes out in January of next year. But nah, Fire Force season 3 is about to be crazy. And if Fire Force season 3 is already like getting completed, because you got to think, they didn't say Fire Force season 3 is coming out in April. They said Fire Force season 3 is going to be coming out, and the first half is going to be in April. The second half is going to be in January. So if they already have predetermined dates for both parts, then they're definitely planning to do something crazy for the first half of the second part, or for the first half. They're definitely planning to do something crazy at the end of the first half. One Punch Man slideshow coming out in fall, I believe. Yikes. And then they're definitely going to do something crazy for the second half. But it's like they already know when it's coming, which means that they probably are closer to done on it than we think, even though the next part is coming out later. You got to think, as a company, sometimes they're not trying to rush the stuff out for you as fast as possible. Sometimes they are just, ooh, the Reze arc. You are exactly right. So yeah, a few things to be excited for. It's been a very long time since I've watched one of those videos that's like, oh, top anticipated anime of this season coming up. Because we're about to go into the spring right now, or we're in spring right now, right? So we got spring shows right now, and I don't even know what the spring shows are. But I feel like I might need to rewatch season 2 of One Punch Man, because I haven't watched it in so long. But definitely, I'm hyped for One Punch Man coming back. I'm hyped for the Chainsaw Man movie. I'm hyped for Fire Force for sure. Togenanki, I don't know what season is coming out this year, but I know it's coming out this year. Or maybe, hopefully. Gachiakuta. I want to watch Gachiakuta for sure. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming out. But yeah, it comes in waves, man. Like, I feel like I've fallen off the shonen, and I wanted to see a lot more kind of like, not philosophical, but just like something more chill, core, maybe, right? Like slice of life or something like that. Or maybe like even comedy and stuff like that. And then, like, I've never watched The Disastrous Life of Psyche K, but I've heard it's incredible. I've heard it's so funny. Or I never watched all of Gintama, right? There's plenty of stuff that I can still go back and backtrack on. But in due time, man. Like, when I do something that I'm really dedicating my time to, man, I get comfortable. So I get cozy. So I'm just like, I'm not really trying to get into watching all these animes, knowing that I can't just watch them back to back and like watch everything. That was a deleted message by a moderator. Yep. I was about to say, dude, Twitch, get out of here. Not Twitch, get out of here, because that's where Bulat's on Twitch for sure as well. Like, Bulat's on both. But like, also Twitch, get out of here, because every single stream, it's a bot, bro. It's a bot. Sometimes somebody besides Bulat shows up on Twitch. Light usually likes to go on the Twitch side, honestly. Critical hit rate. But yeah, there's a few shows I'm excited for sure. But yo, I can't front on you, bro. Y'all are about to be so disappointed in what I'm about to say. I gotta get that 100 Girlfriends season 2 in. I've been meaning to watch that shit for weeks, bro. I gotta get that shit in. Oh, I need to finish watching Kaguya-sama Love is War. I need to finish watching the Quintessential Quintuplets, because the Quintessential Quintuplets, I believe they just kind of had like an ending movie that revealed, like, you know, who does Rintaro marry and everything. I already know who he marries. I already spoiled it for myself. Another show that people probably are not thinking too much about, Heavenly Delusion. If y'all remember Heavenly Delusion, that's the one with the opening that was like, da, na, na, da, na, na. That opening is called Innocent Arrogance. It's by Bish, the same band that made the second opening for Black Clover, Painted Black. Don't even get me started on anime songs, bro. I be knowing the band name, I be knowing the fucking song name. Like, it does not matter, bro. It does not matter. Cause I listen to that kind of music regularly, so it's like I gotta be able to just like pop these things out in like typical conversation, like, hey yo, blah blah blah, you know. Do I want to drink when I go over there? I don't want to drink, not today, cause I know we're gonna drink tomorrow. I know we're gonna drink tomorrow. We always drink on Sundays, man. Okay, we finished our domain investigation run. That's excellent. We have nearly 4,000 medals. Which, to get all the stuff from the shop every month, you need like 7,000 medals, and we're way before the shop even resets. So I'm way more than halfway. Pretty much next weekend, I'll have all the medals I need to buy everything from the shop next month. Cool. I was gonna say, I know I had a mission or two. But day drinking goes hard. You're right, but we're gonna do that tomorrow after we play soccer. Day drinking with no purpose is just leading to alcoholism. Day drinking because you earned it is just like a little reward and you treat yourself. Because then you put yourself in the mindset where you know you have to earn it to get the drink, you know? Actually, it's so excellent that I got this panda because now I can level up a character every day for that mission and not spend too much stamina for the next like 100 days basically. That's great. What was that one bottle you used to drink out of on stream? Was it peach? No. It was I feel like I used to pick up whatever. But like I feel like now that I bartend and I can drink, like I can really like make drinks and I can really like there's just a lot more sophistication to it for me. So it's just like I don't like to do it as much now. But yo, these packs right here, bro. These packs, I was exactly talking about this one earlier, bro. Like this pack looks bad because they're asking for $80 for half a character dupe, not even a full character dupe, and 25 AP packs. But when you think about the fact that there's 10,000 cubes linked to this, not that bad. Because usually you pay $80 and you just get the 10,000 cubes. I've been bartending for like maybe like half a year now. Definitely a chill skill to pick up, but I mean it's whatever. It is literally whatever, dude. I guess that's how you know I'm good at it, if I think it's whatever. But yeah, no, like bartending is cool because like I will invite like people over. I do have liquor at home though. I will invite people over and like make drinks. I have a bartending set at home. Somebody got it for me for Christmas, so. Yes, I do bartend, and I make excellent drinks. If you're wondering, chat, I make excellent drinks. Dude, that'd be such a chill little pop-up event. Like, you know how sometimes it's very rare that I feel like a content creator does like meetups and stuff like that. But like, imagine I do a meetup and like it's like a cool, chill little party or something like that. And it's like a convention. I'm there. I'm just like making drinks. We're all just chilling at the bar with Deadman. Do you do the tricks? No. I'm an efficiency guy. I don't do the tricks. You don't need entertainment when your drinks taste as good as the ones I make do. You don't need the tricks. I don't care about all that. The tricks is just extra fluff knowledge, bro. Learn how to make the drinks, learn how to talk to people, and put the drinks down. Do I wanna? I think I will leave this farming while I'm I think I'm gonna leave this farming. So guys, I know I said 145. I'm just gonna go ahead and go eat now because the sooner I go eat. You mean you don't overcharge to put fire on my drink? Unacceptable. We don't do that. But the sooner I leave, the sooner I can come back and just stream again. Because like honestly, I'm gonna take a little break in between the next stream. I'm gonna go eat. I'll probably watch like an episode of Solo Leveling. I'll probably watch like a watch Truth's video. I might watch the Iron Cane video. Like Nano, I think Nano is like the best Dokkan personality. I think Truth is the most informative Dokkan person. But now I think that this man Iron Cane is taking up that mantle as like the ultimate Dokkan community troll. So I might put on the Iron Cane video. But I do appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the subscribes if you did. I appreciate the follows if you do it ever. And if you're watching this afterwards, just know the dead man still loves you, even when you're watching this later. But I'm gonna go grab my lunch. And then I'll come back. I don't know what time I'll be back. More than likely, I'll come back from lunch. And then I'll look at my computer. And then I'll see, like, okay, I'm feeling like this right now. Let me put a timer up for this time. Or maybe I'll just stream back. I'll just pop back in. I'll just spawn back in. But, again, I enjoyed my time with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed your time with me. That's it for your boy, Deadman Vince. Ooh, the little last minute like. I see you, whoever you are. But that's going to be it for you, boy. Y'all have a good one. Peace.